change that title. There. Odd. D&D. Whoa, shit. Do. No change. Fuck you! What the hell?
Oh my goodness, it's Goob. And Grim. And Gwen and Shamir.
I've been here.
It is me.
Oh, have you? It is your.
It is me, go.
It is your Goob.
Yeah, it's a toss.
So fabulous, darling.
Yeah.
So in regards to like the next campaign, I'm excited to not play an innocent character.
Yeah, like that left hand.
I'm excited to not play a healer.
That could happen.
I'm not healing this time.
Alright, I'll heal next time with a druid, if Shami will allow me to.
I'm sure he will.
Why wouldn't he? Or why wouldn't he let you?
I don't know, I haven't learned all E5 rules yet, so.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. Just keep up on your shit.
Druid's pretty fun.
Because the last version I played was Pathfinder. So yeah, I'm kind of way back on knowing the rules and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, 5e is definitely a lot easier to deal with in terms of mechanics and rules. Spell-wise, it's pretty easy. Like, there's a lot less shit you gotta really remember. But you should be fine. Like I said, just there's stuff to read up on, so just keep up on your shit so you're not holding up the game while you look at stuff.
I still occasionally have no idea what I'm doing, so it's all good.
Well, I'd like to learn how to set up the macros so it's easier for me instead of having to look to the sheet, but I haven't figured that out yet.
Which macros?
Any macros or doing any rolling?
Going. What's up,
What?
guys?
What?
Hey, Shammy. What's up, guys?
Show me.
Chia.
How you guys feeling about tonight?
Ozomasu.
Pretty
Great, man, great.
pretty good. It's gonna be really easy.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
It's gonna be super easy.
So, who wants to give a recap?
Ooh,
Gwen.
Be on a boat.
Let me rephrase that. Who wants to give Gwen cap?
Gwen.
Hold on. I got to get my.
Poor Gwen always
Thank
on the
you
spot.
for the host, Trey. Thank you for the host. Much appreciated, man.
Hearts of the Wild.
Thank you for the host.
Uh-huh.
I'm the man. I give.
And I'm just making sure everybody's playing without their pants on, right?
What?
I have pants.
Pants.
My pants are half off. Does that
I mean,
count?
I have basketball shorts.
Okay.
What?
Um.
I will. Well, shorts aren't pants. Now, are they? They're shorts.
I'm just saying.
Our pajama pants?
Shami, did you forget the tweet out?
Nope,
No, I
I'm doing
tweeted.
that now.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, I haven't seen tweet yet, so I can retweet it.
I'm doing that now while we give Gwen cap.
Always, Trey. Always.
So we set off to go and investigate the ship to the south, and managed to find our ways to Grim and Ate, who had set off earlier. And we discovered the cove that they were hiding out in, where the Sterling Maiden was basically a head anchor. And we saw some sailors on the beach kind of keeping watch, but came to the conclusion that the number of sailors on the beach didn't match the number of basically seats on the boats that were there, and saw that there was some tracks leading off to the south. While we were considering how to go about sort of basically making our way onto the boat, and whether we should wait until dark or take out these guys or figure out what's going on or interrogate somebody, we started hearing something that maybe sounded like explosions coming from the south. But just amused the guys that were on watch. So we circled around and encountered a hooded figure and some sailors basically doing something. I don't know if we ever really discovered what the explosions were. But they had two what looked like hostages, and one of them was very injured, the other one was all tied up. And we proceeded to intervene and got into a big fight that was not great for a couple of us. A couple of us took a lot more damage than we probably should have, but we managed to all survive. And
Wait, when was it
one person took away more damage. They were
when was it a big fight? We just kind of rickrolled.
and
I mean, you did have an NPC die that could have survived.
Maybe.
then
Mm.
there was a bit
an
more
NPC.
what should we do, how should we handle this, but we kind of moved forward when we realized that the others that were keeping watch were potentially going back to alert the ship, and we used some very creative uses of controlling water and water walking to basically approach the ship and siege it basically. We had another fight that took out a couple more of the sailors and gave us basically control of the top deck and the poop deck area, and then the main deck and the captain's quarters. And we were able to sort of lock that down and kill off the people that were there, but there is more to the ship, and that's where we left off.
You also have the woman who was tied up
Oh yeah.
has followed you. She took a ring off of the dead man, put it on, and is able to walk on water. And only Cassiel knows that, but she basically, you all saw her fly up, but only Cassiel saw her summon a trident and from nowhere. So that is also. And I don't know if you mentioned, but you managed to stop the ship from sailing with Cassiel had parted the waters in an area.
Yeah, the control water.
Kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah, had
which I
tilted it.
assume the 10 minutes has passed. I don't have control anymore.
Yes, the 10 minutes has passed. The water has
Oh,
filled
baby.
the area. As you guys have all stopped moving, you realize that the ship is drifting out to sea. It's not sailing. The sails aren't tied down. There's only the middle sail is kind of flapping in the wind, but it's not tied to catch any wind. But it is slowly drifting on the currents.
I'm gonna fly up.
You don't realize this because you are a puff of air and can't really feel the movement of the ship. However, if you fly up, you would see it. You would see it moving.
Well, if I'm air and I'm standing still, my feet aren't connected, wouldn't I stand still as the boat is moving past me slowly?
If you're not connected, then yes. I'm usually under the impression that even if you're air, even if you've landed, you're still physically on it. You just don't feel the vibrations. However, if you just were hovering 6 inches, then you're noticing that you're slowly moving while the ship is just drifting.
I guess for the time being, I'm going to go to the biggest sail and put my body on the opposite side of the way the boat is moving. So I guess
The sails aren't like you actually have to tie sails down for them to actually
they're
work.
not tied down.
They're
Okay.
not tied down currently. So
Got it.
while it's down, it's not tied in a way that putting any air in any way is going to affect it. Like we're talking right now at maybe, a 2 feet a minute type of movement. It's
Okay,
just
sure.
on the
That's fine.
currents right now.
Okay, if it's not like anything crazy, then I won't
Yeah,
worry.
no.
about
It's just now that the water has refilled, it is moving.
Is Donnie's crazy ball of death still up?
She
No.
dropped that.
I personally don't really care that we're drifting because we can deal with that when we need to.
Sure, you all know how to sail.
I can control the current, so
I'm a jack of all trades.
it. And currently, I believe I can be in wild shape for.
You have like half
6
your druid
hours.
level. You have another like at minimum 5 hours as a wind elemental right now.
Yeah.
Air elemental.
Alright.
So the room you are in right now, Donnie, there are various barrels and crates. There's a table along this wall here behind you that seems to be a bunch of just different instruments. There is another telescope like the one that Ate was given. There's a couple of, although you wouldn't really know because you haven't sailed much, but there's like a bunch of sailors' instruments for, Ninja's not
Mhm.
going to make it tonight, he had something come up, for things like that. Along in this area, there are barrels and crates that aren't marked, but they are there.
Okay.
Just so you know what's not on the map, it is actually in
You
this.
said that was along this wall.
So along this wall down here is the table.
Yeah.
And then, like, just kind of along all these walls here in this area and up in that little room that you kind of
Mhm.
peeked in are just barrels and crates. There is one chest that's, like, haphazardly thrown open. With just a glance, it looks like there's, like, repair materials and ropes and things like that in it.
Mhm.
So,
Um.
Ate has gone inside, so we can remove him from this map.
I have currently killed stealed Serena's person, so I'm like a little
You
shocked
don't
at her.
actually know her.
I
you don't
know,
really
but
her?
I can read just reading her name. I'm like,
She's just kind of. She begins drifting and actually comes inside this room here. Just
yeah,
lands and
I'm
looks
heading over
around.
to where Mulan is myself and
Hey,
dropping down.
Shammy, are we supposed to be able to see in this corner? Is there some like magical darkness? Dynamic lighting is weird here.
No, those like what would be ports are closed off. Oh, that is weird. Let me check. Let me take a look.
I can see that corner.
Hey, you should be able to see it.
But didn't you
I don't-
walk into that area first?
Oh, it's
He's
because
standing
you
right
don't-
next to me.
You don't
Oh.
have dark vision, and there's no light in that corner.
Ah, okay.
If you actually go down there, you'll notice that you have your little 5-foot circle.
I see. Okay, cool.
Am I able to
Okay.
pick through the dead guy's pockets to see if there's any useful armor for me? Since I'm the least geared in the party.
There's no armor. They do
crazy.
over all 3 of them. There is a total of 63 gold pieces, 107 silver pieces, and 68 bronze pieces. Span, thank you for the host and for the 100 bit. Much appreciated. I might start doing a little, if you, I might start giving a bit of a, I forget the word, incentive for bits and donations during D&D nights.
Okay, can I swipe the money then, since there's no useful
Sure.
gear?
Sure.
Okay. There's stairs heading down.
Well, it looks like we're all here.
Pay to win. D&D.
It might be like magic the dice that like Grumpy and what's his name do, but a lot simpler. Squeegee, that's his name.
Squish it.
but a lot simpler.
Um,
Technically, Grim, I'm not that geared either. Technically.
No.
Well,
Technically,
was
a
it-
I
lot
have
of
a
people
+1
are.
rapier, and that's it.
Well,
People aren't like.
someone was
over
talking at the
here.
moment, so I didn't want to interrupt. That's why I typed in chat.
I literally have a mace. I think I have a shield.
Oh yeah, it's Durzo that's fully decked out in armor.
Yeah. I have a mace and chain mail. That's it.
Durzo bought his armor.
It's Donnie who's fully decked out.
Technically,
Not
Mulan looks the
necessarily.
snazziest of us all right now.
But Goob,
She
you're
has
just a big
something that
giant
lets
ball
her
of
kill
airs. You don't
things.
gotta worry about armor.
She has a
Yeah.
what that lets her kill things?
She has something that where she could just like strum a lute or something and it just kills.
No,
something.
that's not her instrument. That was Gwen actually put time into figuring things out and making songs and stuff. That's purely
does.
role. That's like purely role play reward. Like Gwen made sure to do that consistently. So I gotta give people a reward for her doing that. Anyway,
I might
Yeah. Hey, Glare,
be
hey,
able
Captain.
to trap them in here if we needed to, like the assassins that are in here. I might be able to trap them in here.
Yeah, D&D is fun. I do it once a
until,
week.
like, so we can take like a short rest, or a couple of us can take a cat nap.
Well, yeah,
for
but I
10
didn't
minutes
want to call it a
to
lurker,
get
sorry.
some energy back. Otherwise, we can just go, I guess.
Trapped
But
in hell.
yeah, I do D&D once a week.
Well,
We're gonna be
this
having
robe that I wear
Destiny
has all these different
co-stream
patches,
every
and I
Monday
think one of them I can
with
make into
the
basically
country until he
a
decides
big iron
differently.
door that we can lock
And
from
maybe
inside.
Fortnite, Paladins, or something else on Friday. Haven't decided
She
yet.
did say that one of them was magically inclined as well.
Does anybody need to rest?
I
I think Atay might need to, because didn't he just get
No.
killed almost in the last fight?
He got healed.
Not to
I
full,
can-
though. Sorry, go ahead.
I could use a rest. I don't need a rest, but I could use a rest. And if anybody else needs to, I can make it so that
I don't
we
even
only
remember
need
what
10
my health
minutes
points
instead
are.
of, like, really having to take a long rest for an hour or so.
Oh, 90, I didn't even move.
My Roll20 is doing weird things.
like what?
Unless
Like the deck we're currently on, like parts of it are gray, parts of it are brown, and I can't see anyone else. Even though I have sight.
The gray is basically like if you sort of know what has been there, then you are just aware that still exists, kind of thing. But you can't see if anybody moves in it. But you should be able to see the rest of us.
Refresh.
Oh, you're on the other deck right now.
Yeah, that's why I was seeing the same thing till I scrolled over more.
So the maps, there are two different like decks on either side. So like you're over here now,
Yeah.
Cassio, so that should be why you should be okay now.
I mean, I could see the stairs were down.
Well, why don't you get in a game, Captain?
Like,
Go to
zoomed out
roll20.com
and then back in
and go to
again,
the
and it was
forums,
even
or go to Coastal
It was weird.
Wizards forums, and they got
yeah, I see you. putting it out,
tons of
too, man.
games going on.
Hmm.
How I can get
Well,
you in
then you
contact with
just have
Shami.
to
He runs a
refresh.
game just about every night of the week.
Can you
Except
see
I
me
think
now that I
Tuesdays
do?
and Thursdays, because we raid and WoW.
Nope.
Woodian
that's so
players
funny,
suck.
'cause I don't know how to fix that.
It's imaginary role-playing game. You make it what it is, by your imagination.
Oh well.
Other than maybe getting rid of this token and putting a new one on.
Hey, that worked.
Whatever you can imagine is you can make in the game.
so.
It's like in
unless
Minecraft.
somebody desperately needs a rest. I say we push on rather than letting them prepare defenses.
Yeah, I understand you're a very old gamer, but that doesn't mean anything. If you can imagine it up here, you can have it in here.
I am
In the game.
hungry.
Because this is D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, a tabletop game where you have to have
Ron
imagination
says,
to
"Dursley,
even
you
play
go
it.
first," and he
You
says,
don't,
"Okay."
then it's just one hell of a boring ass I don't know what.
Alright.
I am
so-
gonna before we head. I'll when I'm gonna hold an action to when I see them. I'm gonna use Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
I will say I'd
who
like a
is
little bit
doing,
more
like,
detailed
what's the action
maps,
of-
but
so there's his
I'm
going
alright.
first.
Tay will closely follow him.
I'll follow somewhere in the middle.
So Durzo, Ate, then who else?
Cassie will be after Ate. And then probably Donnie behind me.
Serana would go down closer to the front. Serana,
Serana, please.
because you were flying Mulan, that's why.
Mulan flying? Mulan never flies.
I'll probably be one of the last to go down, since I am ranged.
I'm gonna keep fairy fire.
No, but else is
Like
gonna
sort of
speak
held
up,
in my
I'm just
hand, ready
gonna
to throw it out.
Put you down there. As you come down the steps, you notice that there is a large pile of dead bodies.
So she killed him already.
Did I do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
What do we see? What do we see?
You see a bunch
it-
of dead bodies. You see some cots for people to sleep. A
And-
very... no, those are ballistas, not cannons.
Oh, gee. Are they dressed similarly to what was upstairs?
They are dressed similarly, yes. They each were wearing studded leather armor, and they have cutlasses. Serana goes up, and she kind of looks for one that's best fits her, and then she's going to put on a set of studded leather armor.
I'm going to cast Shadow of Moil. So like this darkness starts to envelop Donnie, and I'll put a little sphere for it. So any dim light around her becomes darkness, and any darkness or bright light becomes dim around her.
Graydon is still technically like this side. So Donnie, all of a sudden you find yourself just, or not Donnie, Cassiel, you find yourself just in less light.
That startles me for a second.
And then I'm going to sneaky over here
But
and peek around.
the visuals, yes and no. I
Won't
kind of
quite
disagree
work that
with
way,
it,
Graydon.
saying it's because of the new
You fit
players.
fine, you're
Because
still
having
a large
the
person.
visual effect, seeing it, does help at times with
wider.
imagining yourself in that area, doing what your character is
Because
doing.
I reduced my size to fit.
So I'm not saying real great
Yeah, that's what I was
visuals,
trying to
but
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're
a little bit better
wider
than
you
what
were
you see
tall.
on the screen,
Yeah.
obviously.
I'm a fat boy.
I mean, the ceilings are about 6.5 feet. So consider I usually put air elementals between like 7 and 9 feet, like large.
Mhm.
So if you're on this like on the 7-foot side, you're really only compressing half a foot.
Oh, gotcha.
Can I fit through here, Shammy? Or is that cluttered?
Where's
against the
here?
wall? Up top here, where I'm pinging.
You could fit through there if you wanted.
Do I hear or sense anything coming from
I
the
can't- I
staircase
think so.
down?
Just crawling around.
You can't really see anything. Actually, I would need you to make
Here?
a dex check just because. No, not you. I need you to make a dex check just because of the darkness, and they are piled rather high.
Alright. Dexterity, like, dex check. Oops.
Shammy, I have a question.
Hang on. As you get to kind of climb over a couple barrels and boxes, and as you do so, You knock some down. The rest of you just hear just this clattering sound from the bow of the ship. But you do get over it, Tay. So holding that, go ahead, Graydon.
Where is it?
Oh, okay, so where I'm at here, does this lead? Is this opening?
No, there's
to the
not.
next-
That the opening is only up. There is not actually a grate going all the
Oh,
way
gotcha,
down, no
gotcha.
matter
Okay.
what the map says.
Sure. Okay. I have to ask.
Yep.
Um,
What were you saying, Mulan? There's a lot in that room. That's what I'm doing. Everyone else, Donnie.
mhm.
I was just asking if I heard anything or could see anything or sense anything from coming from down below.
Make a perception check. You're not psychic, so the sensing thing doesn't really work. But you can definitely listen.
So unless there's like somebody in here, just so you know, because Donnie knows she has a limited time on the spell that she has going on, she's just coming over to this table and just like picking up everything and putting it into her pack.
So just like opening your bag holding and just doing the
Mhm.
long arm sweep into it.
Yep.
Got it. Just take
All
note
mine.
that you've
Okay.
done that. The captain's table. Just so I can tell you what's on it when you actually look at the stuff. You listen rather hard just as this clattering comes down at the bow of the ship, but you don't hear anything below deck.
Into my earpiece, I'll ask, Tay, where are you?
At the bow of the ship. Do I see anything, or is this really just empty up here? Where I'm at?
It is empty.
I whisper, which way's the bow?
We spent all that time on a ship. I think we all learned this.
Oh, I don't remember. Okay.
The bow is the front.
Top.
Okay.
Yeah, the top.
And then how heavy does this chest seem?
It does seem rather heavy. It is open though.
Oh.
Like unlocked. You could open and just shove the stuff in there if you wanted.
I'm
and
gonna
then
do
look at
that.
it later.
Damn, she's greedy. Just throw it on the bag of holding.
And so that's what I'm spending this time doing. And then I'll be ready to go to the next level. So anybody else needs to get resolved up here.
Okay. Everybody else other than Ate? Anybody else? I mean, anybody else?
Tay's coming down. No.
You guys all ready to get to the next level?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll put everything
Yeah.
Here. We're just gonna.
But watch,
delete
more than
these
half the
bodies
stuff
so
she
I
just
can
shoves in there is
accidentally
garbage.
Drag the dead bodies down with you.
Maybe I am dragging the wife onto me. Yeah.
Are you dragging a dead
We
body
each
down?
get our own dead body.
Personal.
I'm just gonna weekend at
buffers.
Bernie's our way down there.
I was just typing that.
That'd be
Those
great.
have been snuffed out. Okay. There you go. Have fun. The Tay is in like just darkness.
Yeah.
These have been turned off as well
Oh,
Why am I blind?
because you don't have dark
'Cause you-
vision and the
Air
lanterns have been
elementals
turned
have dark
off.
vision.
you're standing too close to me. Don't stand.
Do elementals have
don't
dark
stand
vision?
so
Yeah, I'm looking at it right
close
now.
to me.
Dark vision, 60 feet.
There you go.
Are we on the next map?
Yes.
It's scroll over to the right.
Oh.
Wow,
it's
didn't see
another
that.
one of the-
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was
sorry.
stumped too.
Yeah, Gwen and I had this whole conversation
Right,
last
be
game.
right
about
back,
the map,
guys.
because she just was
I
like,
forgot one thing before I
"What's
start
going
streaming.
on?"
So, right back just a second.
It was quite fun.
No man, you're gonna see.
I'm gonna hold still.
You come around the corner and you do see the figure of a tiefling there. Long red hair, these two horns that curve upwards, this tail that just kind of flicks around, daggers on like one of those chest sheaths. She just is like,
There's a bandolier.
she just looks around and,
I'm heavily obscured.
yes, you are. She just, but the rest of you aren't, and nobody made stealth checks.
Nope.
Come out, wherever you are. I
pop
know
out.
you're down here.
Can you like ping where I hear that from? Because I can't see shit.
in the towards where the light is.
Okay.
I'm gonna fairy fire her.
You quickly release
Sorry about that.
your fairy fire.
19. If she,
She
has
doesn't
to make a
seem
save.
to make. She does not seem to make any movement to like try and get out of the way.
But
You
it doesn't
also-
work.
You also notice that those purple and pink particles do not cling to her. They actually seem to drift through her form. She kind of looks around and
Oh, please tell me it's.
that wasn't very nice. Now was it?
Mulan, do you have your candle?
She's an illusion.
I do. I pull the candle, and I guess I aim it, and I gotta go actually 10 feet from the person.
There you go.
Durzo will cover Mulan.
I'm stepping up
You
forward
kind of go
too.
around the back.
I have a feeling they're behind us.
Actually, I'm gonna stay where I'm at since I have movement to run all over the place. So
He's got his thingy out, like his shieldy thing.
Mhm.
He doesn't have a shield. Does he have a shield?
She's
He
not
does.
okay. So the token sizes are weird. I didn't try to like make everybody the same height. She's only about 5'2", 5'3". She's a small thing. Mulan, as you get to there, does a 20.
Just say yes. It is. Yeah.
Where's
a
Mulan? I
22
can't
hit
see.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. You take. That's the wrong die. It's a better roll. You take 6 points of piercing damage as a crossbow. As you hit a like a tripwire and a crossbow to your side, you hear the fire and you don't get out of the way in time. It just embeds itself into you.
Ow.
And you watch as she just seemingly vanishes and reappears 15 feet back.
Well,
We
what
can
did you
talk
do?
now, can't we?
Ow.
Where the hell is
Uh,
Mulan? I don't see him.
He is just slightly
okay.
around the corner right up here.
Yeah.
I move my 5 feet forward and use my candle.
You okay? Hang on. And that'll hit you too. That's 21. You hit another tripwire.
Oh my
This
god.
time, you get hit with 7 points of piercing damage.
Mulan.
I'm at 60 now.
Uh, you need to hit. You would need to be another 5 feet in order.
Well, my goal was being within 10 feet, so that
And before. There's another one.
Nope, there was only 2. So you light your candle, and you just hear her sigh as the image flickers out.
Why are you burning incense?
Keeping up. Eye behind us. I still feel like.
okay, that did nothing. So fantastic.
Well, I mean, you saw that it was an illusion. That's all that candle's for.
True.
If I'm
It's an illusion,
listening,
guys.
can I hear anything movement from people I don't know a direction from or don't have accounted for?
As you come around there, Ate,
Yes.
you just have
Hello!
4 people rushing at you.
Oh my god.
So I didn't hear him before this? Damn it.
Hmm?
I didn't hear him before this?
Nope.
Moving? They're just standing
Nope,
there?
nope.
I was trying to listen as you did that.
How do you listen to people
Alright,
standing
so
still?
that is 3 dagger attacks, a light crossbow attack, and a hand crossbow attack.
Damn!
Sorry, 6 dagger attacks,
Well, Tay's dead.
a hand crossbow attack, a light crossbow attack, all with advantage unless you have alert.
I do, actually.
Well, there you go.
Thank you for reminding me, because I would have been like, ah, fuck.
That's great. The initiates still have advantage because they're acting before you. However, the light crossbow does not have advantage. So, first dagger attack is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Second dagger attack is a natural 20.
That does not hit.
Third dagger attack is a 23. Fourth dagger attack is a 12.
Alas, Forte, we know him well.
Fifth dagger attack is a 22.
He's dead. He's just He's past dead.
Sixth dagger attack is a 9.
Why am I being ranged?
Hand
I can let
crossbow
them
is a
fight an area for me.
23. And the light crossbow is a 12.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a lot of damage.
So let me know which one is the crit, because I'm gonna use my
Crit
uncanny
is going to be
dodge
the
on that
second one I roll.
one. Okay.
So the first one hits you for
Jeez.
13 points of piercing and 4 points of poison.
Okay.
Oh boy.
The second one hits you for 10 points of piercing and 9 points of poison.
That was the crit one, right?
Yes. They have sneak attack. He got sneak attack on his first one, which is why it was more. The second guy, that's 17 piercing
Jesus.
and 4 poison. Then it is 6 piercing and 3 poison.
You're just gonna go down,
Yeah.
aren't you?
One more dagger that hits you, which is sadly gets sneak attack still. 18 piercing with 4
Hold on a second,
poison.
Shabby. Hold on, because you've after the 6 and 3 you've knocked me. So I think you're now into.
Oh, so that's
good
just
death save.
2 death saves. Which means that if you went down then, the hand crossbow would have actually missed you. Because he would have had disadvantage, not the advantage, so that would have evened out, and he rolled like a 4 plus 5. So you don't die, but you are on 2 death saves, fails. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Jeez, my knees.
No matter what
You-
character you play, Llama, you never learn.
It's true.
You guys could have talked to her and probably have gotten things out of the way. But I'm
can't see
so much
anything.
happier that this.
Then why would you wander
this way.
around?
Because I'm trying to see things!
Hey, you definitely saw things, just too late.
You saw things as they hit you?
Yeah. Saw a lot of
Pretty
things as they hit me.
Tay falls to the ground, glancing back
Also-
to us and saying, "They're armed."
Found them.
Yeah, that's what I just have a feeling. He just glances back and found them. Hits the ground.
Plop.
Tay, quick question. What's your max hit points?
78.
Holy shit, you're squishy. That's your
Yes.
maximum hit point?
78.
I have like 30 more than you.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So
Yeah.
what's your max then if you're 30 more than his 78?
108.
108.
You're even higher than me. Damn, I'm only 90.
Yeah, I have 131.
I'm so happy that happened. I mean, I'm
Damn, a
not,
range?
but let's be honest.
I'll be honest, as a DM, I'd be extremely happy.
I am
It's
so
okay, I'll
happy.
just. I'll
Well,
roll
isn't it a DM's job to try to kill everybody anyways?
If I
Here,
didn't have
I'll
my
give you a new sheet.
if I didn't
Thank
have my Constitution item on Donnie, she would have 49 hit points.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Donnie has like no.
Mm-hmm.
It is funny. Let me just get you a new sheet, just so you can start working on that new character.
Oh my god.
There you go, Llama.
Right.
Woo! Serena actually acts first because hex blades are amazingly quick.
Yeah, she is.
Well, hex blades get their charisma and their dex, so even Tolar is amazingly quick. I just need to see how many spell slots she has at this level, because for some reason I didn't write it down. Oh, by the way, Serena's a Hexblade Warlock, just so you guys know.
Oh yeah.
She's Fjord.
Nice.
Here. I just want to
She
let everybody
was-
know that
no.
Tolar existed before Fjord, so I'm just saying.
She was rolled a lot, like 3 months before the second Critical Role campaign started. So she's not Fjord.
I'm kidding.
Fjord is her.
Yes.
He's Serana. Fjord is Serana.
No.
So she can't really see anything. Well, I mean, she can, but she can't really see any targets.
I should have cast light.
And I go like dead
So
last.
She
I have
has
an
level
idea
6, so she's fine.
If they
It's just
stay
all behind like a wall.
grouped up.
I do need to see what her artifact can do. Nothing down here! Yay! That's useless.
Glad I'm not the one who was controlling her.
So she's gonna move up. And she can see that top guy, so she's going to release 3 Eldritch Blasts. You notice that they each are like that sea foam green color, and one comes out of each prong of the trident. So that is a 20 to hit, that'll hit. That is a natural 20, that'll hit. It's a 19 to hit, that will also hit. 7, 14, 21, 36. All 3 of them just blast into his body. You notice on the last one that he's just pushed away from Ate's body. That is her. Donnie!
I am also going to Eldritch Blast. I have line of sight to this blonde guy with the crossbow, so I'm going to be shooting him 3 times.
He has half cover because of the boxes, so he has a +2 to his AC.
That's
But
fine.
you do have line of sight on him, yes.
Okay.
The number you were trying to hit is 14.
Boink.
Uh,
Boink.
he's dead.
Oh.
Those guys are only bandits. They don't have much health.
Oh, then the
um,
second one goes to this guy up here.
He is also dead.
Okay. And then
Even-
this guy seems like he has like half or full cover, but I'll fire the last
He
one.
has, I would say he has 3/4, so that's a +5 to his AC.
Okay.
But you do have a chance
But
that would not hit though.
okay.
So you grab the talon and you just release that dark black and purple energy of Donnie and your father.
hmm
I don't know. I gotta think of a more of a theater-esque color for you.
Purple.
The first
Always
one-
purple.
Well, a lot of times I have warlocks. Their colors are mixed with black, so it's like black and something type of thing. So the first bolt slams to the first guy, and you just blow a hole into his chest. The second one, before he even collapses, goes through the hole, slams into the second guy. You hear a crack as his neck cracks. You are going to aim the third one, and you barely manage to move your hand for that final blast to come, and it just misses him and hits the wall behind him. You can see some wood splinter. And you actually notice that there's a couple drips of water from where you hit the wall.
Oh no, not water. Okay. I'm gonna run forward to here. And say, "Ooh, watch out for the explosive stuff." That's me.
So, charging towards Durzo is this large human wielding a great axe. He has no shirt on, just very basic trunks, and these two very fine golden bracers. As he charges forward, you notice that there's a bit of foam at his mouth as he just roars and goes to swing 2 attacks on Durzo. And we'll say great weapon master. That's not gonna hit, that's a 14. I also realize this is the wrong music for this fight. There we go.
Yes.
That is a 23.
That does hit.
Okay, so that is a lot of damage.
No. How do I have more hit points than Durzo?
Durso only has a +2 to his con.
Ugh. Okay.
Durso, that is 25 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
As he manages to block the first one from his shield, but the shield's kind of knocked out of the way as the axe comes down and just hits him across the chest. You can actually see that the armor is dented in, and Durzo just kind of cups where he got hit, with, breathing heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Lon, your turn.
I would do a scorching ray on this green god go guy, and I would do it. Yeah, him. And I would do it at level 4.
He's gonna set the boat on fire.
So that is.
Thank God I'm only in the back line. I get the hell out fast.
16 does not hit. 17 does not hit. 11 doesn't hit. A 13 doesn't hit.
Oh my
28
God.
does hit. You only had 5.
Oh,
Not
oops, sorry.
6. So that final one does hit. However, that is crap damage on it. So you focus your energy and you blast, and as he's attacking and slashing, you can't get a beat. Finally, you hit him in the shoulder, and he kind of reacts, and glares at you, and just snarls this almost inhuman snarl.
Mulan, if you get another tripwire.
He looks
Mulan,
at
you hear
I
something shifting behind you, and you notice there's a guy aiming a crossbow at
Oh,
you.
no.
I'm tired.
Tay, I need you to make a death save.
Alright, here
God,
we
Is
go.
this it?
I swear
Is
to
this
God,
the
if
one?
you fail.
That is the pass. Durzo,
But he has 2 fails or no?
he has 2
Yeah.
fails.
Oh shit. Okay.
They've used diplomacy once or twice to get out of it. Gwen, you're Durzo.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna attack this guy.
But you
Twice.
have to do it in
With
Durzo's
smites,
voice.
with smites, right?
I'm going to attack this guy twice.
Also,
Yeah.
your weapons are magical, so his rage reduction doesn't come into play.
Ooh, he didn't
Yeah.
go bear. Ooh.
And I'm gonna smite
No,
him
he's
on the
berserker.
first hit that I can do.
Oh shit.
That'll hit.
He didn't really have advantage. Does this?
That's okay. You're
Yeah, the
ahead.
smite is also that 5, and then the second one is just regular.
no, I think that's just extra damage that he gets. I don't know if that's a
Oh.
smite.
Yeah, that's
Because
just
the
extra
level
damage
1
from his
smite is
vengeance, I
2d8.
believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me
he's
hang on. Give
gonna
me a second.
do-
Let me just double check that.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh no, I think that's from his. I know he gets it from something. Let me look at his items.
Okay.
No, his
The divine
I thought he
damage
gets it
is-
as a paladin.
Is it just a pallet, like a overall paladin thing?
Yeah, I thought once he hit a certain level in paladin, he got
Clerics
I
had the
think
same
you're-
thing.
I believe you're right. I looked at
two
vengeance
divine
and didn't
smite,
see it.
right?
Improved divine. It should be improved divine smite, which is every time he hits, he should just get.
Yeah. He does
Yes,
one
yes.
D8
Whenever
of
you
damage.
hit, you deal a D8. So that's a not. So you have 2d8 for his first level smite. There you go.
Yeah. So
So they both do hit.
Okay, and then I roll just a 2d8.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe he should have buttons for his smites.
He does. I just didn't realize what that was. So an additional 8.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not what I meant to hit.
Oh, it's not max, my bad. Well, it's average.
I didn't hit the minus, so I just like dropped Grinjal's health to 8.
I accept.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Durzo responds and just starts cutting. You can see that he's leaving marks. There's these flashes of radiant energy. Blood is beginning to drip. But it's just feeding Grinjal more, and his foam is dripping down. Oh,
And then he'll
Smack,
yell
I
something.
gotta ask.
He'll yell something Durzo-esque like, Cassiel, a day is down.
Behind him, Castiel's like, no shit.
I'm just being
Again.
helpful.
Don't at me like this.
At least I don't have to kill him now.
She wouldn't do that.
Oh my god. Okay, Shammy's dealing with stuff.
Graydon.
Okay. I'm gonna use my 90 feet. Whoop. Alright, let's
What?
do that. Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
I ran
but
away.
yeah, I'm gonna use my 90 feet to just fly away. No, I have enough movement to get over here. So I'm gonna hug the wall. And from here, I am going to.
Because he's the thief, and that doesn't work
Do I
well
have
with
it?
what else?
I do. Hold on. Let me just double check this real quick. What's the fucking. Okay, 60 feet. Alright. I can't see Mulan. Alright, cool beans. I'm gonna drop Wild Shape. And I'm going to cast. I think he's okay. I think Durzo can
He's
take another
lying.
hit.
Durzo. I thought you
Yeah.
meant Atay. Like Atay is lying in a pool of blood. You're very sure he's not okay.
Yeah,
Seems
I'm
fine.
gonna. I'm not gonna just stand to the
Walk
side.
it off.
I would be right next to him, facing these guys, so I can get their attention, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Heal on him. At level 6.
Hey,
Oh.
Atay, your eyes open.
That just straight up 70 health?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
it is heal.
It's my level
It's a
6.
6th level spell.
If I upcast it to level 8, it's 80.
Durzo says, never mind, Cassiel.
Shit.
If Cassiel cast it, she would have done 78. So she would have healed you flat out to full if Cassiel had done it.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
All right. With that, Grim, it is your turn.
And then of course I'd have my shield out. I'd pull my shield out.
And the guy that's across from Mulan is under complete cover, so I can't see him, right?
It's 3/4 cover for you, so you'd have +5 to his AC.
And then everybody else I can't see yet, because they're up in dark area.
I mean, you can see them just on the edges of your dark vision. You'd have disadvantage on your attacks, but you can kind of make them out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast Hailstorm.
Hail of Thorns.
Thorns, yes. Sorry.
Okay. So you cast it. As you mutter the incantation, as your bonus action, you notice that the shaft of the arrow grows these thorns.
If I were to move... If I were to move in front of this pillar that's in front of me, could I see them better? The guys, the group?
Probably, yeah. Move on up. Oh yeah, you can see them a lot better now.
Okay. See, let's see who's still alive. I'm gonna fire at. How do I ping again?
Hold down.
Just hold down the click.
I'm gonna fire an arrow at him.
Okay, what level spell? What level are you casting this at?
There's a level?
Yes. So it is a first level spell, but you can upcast it using a higher level spell slots. So you could cast it at level 3 and use one of your level 3 spells. You apparently have a level 4 spell that you could cast it up at. If you want. It just
Shit!
increase damage every level higher.
Alright, let's cast level 3.
Okay. So go ahead and make your weapon attack against him.
Ah! Okay, where's my... No. Change shit out of me!
With your bow.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
A 13 will miss. So your spell doesn't go away. It's the next time you hit a creature with it. So on your next turn, it would still be in effect for you to try and hit somebody again.
Okay.
Alrighty, Cassiel, it is your turn.
I wish Donnie wasn't so far behind us. I am running up, and as I'm running, I'm like, Mulan, behind you! And I'm gonna stop here.
Oh.
And, Grim's right there. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use Beacon of Hope right here. And it'll literally be everyone but Donnie, because she's just like 10 feet out of range.
Even Grim? Would you hit him too?
Yeah, I would hit him.
Yeah, he's 30. Okay. What does it do? Any healing you receive is maxed.
You also have advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws. You're not
Didn't go
dying,
down again.
Ate.
Actually, Grim is just out of it.
But.
So I have to kill it.
Sorry.
Just
I
shit.
call shenanigans.
I put the aura on you.
And I'm literally going from me to him.
Sorry.
I call it BS on the aura.
I would still give it to you, even though it says he's just out of it. This guy is just gonna fire at Mulan, because he's like hunched over, he sees Mulan and just... Tink.
But question: do arrows have disadvantage with my
Jeez.
poke of displacement?
Yeah, all weapon attacks against... all attack rolls against you do.
Including tripwires?
No, they don't. So that'll miss. That is a 5. And also, the first one would have still hit you, even at disadvantage. And once it hits you, you have to wait a full, 6 seconds in order to, for the cloak to kick back in.
Oh.
So he just fires and ting, in the wall in front of you.
Evil eye.
Donnie. You hear... It's not your turn yet.
Oh.
You hear
Oh.
footsteps behind you.
Called
I'm
it.
heavily obscured.
You are, so she has disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Where is Donnie?
Even with disadvantage, she rolled a 15 and a 19. There's a 26 to hit.
Where the fuck is
Yeah.
Donnie?
I need you to make a Constitution save.
God damn it.
I'm okay with those, kind of.
You
Nice.
definitely pass. You take a total of...
Ooh.
That's a lot of dice.
It's a high-level sneak attack. You take a total of 33 points of piercing damage as you just feel a dagger slide in underneath your armor and between your ribs.
Okay. Well,
Your hellish rebuking?
no, but I still have my Shadow of Moyle up,
Ooh.
which means where is she? Is she within 10 feet of me? If she daggered
No,
me, then
she's
yes.
right behind you.
Okay. Then the shadows lash out at her and are hitting her with 2d8 necrotic
Okay.
for 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wah, wah.
Hey, it's almost better than my roll for my freaking scorching rays.
However, you will get another chance to get that damage because she does have an offhand.
Oh, good.
Still with disadvantage.
Mhm.
That's a 20. That's a 19.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay, so this at least it's a straight die without any modifiers. I do need you to make another con save. That is 2 points of piercing. This time you do not resist it. You feel your which dagger? It's her second attack dagger. It's main hand. That's you feel your muscles begin to lock up. You're paralyzed for 1 minute, or until you make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, which you get to make at the end of.
I'm glad I'm way the hell back
This
here.
will happen.
I'm the smart one, not getting in the fight.
Your shadows, they have no like. You don't have to be able to move for them to affect it.
Yeah.
And even
I'm
if you're
smart
paralyzed,
staying
you
back
still
here
maintain
because I can
concentration.
still hit them.
Yeah.
Oh, I need you to make Constitution saves to maintain concentration. So it is a 16 for the first and a 10 for the second.
Where
yes,
were you?
Yes.
And even on the druid, I'm able to hit them from afar.
You do maintain concentration. The initiates go. This guy is going to duck into a corner and make a hand crossbow attack at Graydon. This guy is going to make a dagger attack, 2 dagger attacks down at the prone Ate. And this guy is going to make 2 dagger attacks at Graydon. Graydon, hand crossbows coming in at 17 to hit.
Nope.
Just bring your shield up. The 2 dagger attacks. The first one is a 22.
That hits.
The second one is a 7.
Miss.
You take 7 points of piercing
Mm-hmm.
and 5 points of poison damage.
Okay.
As that is what happens there. And then against Yuete, you are prone still, so he does have advantage.
Yep.
That's a 23
Yep.
and a 18.
Which barely hits. Actually, I will use what's that swashbuckler feat? Or no, not swashbuckler. I have blade mastery. I can I
Use a reaction to get a
parrying
+1.
stance? Yeah, +1 parrying stance, quote unquote.
Usually you have to
Around.
be standing to be using a stance, but I'll let you use it. Considering you just got wrecked the last round.
Okay, so the second one will miss, but the first one still hits.
The first one, he brings the dagger down, hitting you for...
How am I dropping frames in D&D?
For...
The internet
13
must be
points of piercing
hiccuping.
damage. And 7 points of poison damage. But as he pulls that dagger out to attack you with the second
But
one,
yeah,
you
for the
manage
next
to get your own
campaign,
blade out
or
and
unless
knock
I
it
die,
aside. The dagger just impacts in the wood. You can see that this dark red liquid dripping down the blade as he pulls it up.
yes it is. But yeah, in the next campaign, or if I die, I'll be a druid.
And
Hopefully,
it's
unless
safe to
my team
assume you
reses
made
me.
noise as you got stabbed, Donnie.
The first time I did.
But our main tank, Durzo,
She's gonna
he
turn
couldn't make
around
it,
and
so we have another
pass
player
and
playing
leave.
him. And then our air elemental that really can't get hit much is out of nowhere. I think up here somewhere.
Is Avery heavily obscured in that area too?
Yes. This 10-foot area makes this all dim light, so if she has anything
That's
that
still-
benefits her for dim, then yes.
Well, she doesn't.
if she,
She's not
'cause some
affected by
people
magical
do.
darkness.
Yeah, some
Not
people.
affected.
Yeah.
She's Devil's Sight. So if it's considered magical darkness, she's not affected by it. So a 22 will hit, a 26 will hit, and a 22 will hit.
Yay. Get him.
30 points of damage, and she just blows Avery back away from you with each hit.
Yay.
Oh, nice. Good feat. Or invocation.
Pew pew.
And then
Pew, pew,
she just
pew.
walks over here and kind of takes a stance behind you. You're considered her ally right now, so she's going to try and keep you alive. Donnie, it's your turn. You are paralyzed. At the end of your turn, go ahead and make your con save.
Okay. I'm for my turn, because I can do this one thing, is I'm actually dropping
there
my
you go.
concentration on my Shadows of Moyle, because it's
Okay.
literally the only thing I can do to potentially alert my other allies that shit got bad.
And you break out. I'll let you take a free action to shout shit got, she's behind us or shit got bad or something.
No, I'm just gonna go, ow! Bad ow!
Alright.
Shit got real.
Grinjow's gonna make 3 reckless attacks. Great weapon master against Durzo.
He's dead for sure. 100%. He's dead. He's not even here to die.
No,
It's only a +7 to hit.
He's dead.
Durzo's fine.
That's a 19.
Miss.
That's a 25.
I guess that hit.
And that is a 19.
Miss.
However, that is the max damage roll. Holy
God
shit.
damn it.
Oh damn.
Now we.
12. That is 30 points of slashing damage.
For posterity, Ninja, I'm not doing this to you.
I am.
Well,
Sorry, just let him die in Monster World.
Mulan, it is your turn.
Monster Hunter, whatever.
All attacks against Grinjow have advantage this turn, by the way, this round. Because he used reckless attack. But he's a big sack of hit points, so.
but we don't know that. It's meta, guys.
I'm assuming this guy I had
The guy that shot at you?
no Grim Barbarian. or
Grimjail?
whatever. Yeah,
You're assuming what?
pretty high constitution.
I mean, you don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm assuming because he's a big guy. I'm gonna go
Yes, he is
for-
a rather-
He's a big guy. I'm gonna pop around here
Okay.
and kind of
And trip
Give
over
myself
another
a
tripwire. I'm kidding.
obscure myself just a little bit here.
You're
And I'm gonna
completely
turn.
obscured if you go there from the crossbowman.
I want. Oh, wait. So wait, is Avery? Did she dissipate or what? What's no?
She was just pushed back. So basically, she was using major image to create the illusion, but she was like hiding behind you guys, where like in this dark area.
So I can't see her from here then.
I mean, can you see her on the map?
I see her, but she's a
It's
shadow.
It's dim, so you'd have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm going to cast blindness on her.
Okay. What is your spell save?
I believe it's 17.
That is
No, actually, sorry, it's 18.
that
What
is
up?
a 21.
Yeah, that was useless.
So
And-
you quickly can coalesce this dark band of energy around her eyes, and she just shakes it off. She looks up at you and goes, "Another magic caster. This will
Okay.
be interesting."
And then I'm going to. I just burned some points, and I'm going to hit our buddy with we're not sure what yet. I guess a level 3 scorching.
All right, that is 4 rays. Hopefully, you'll hit him this time.
So don't I have an advantage?
You do have advantage because of his reckless attacks.
Ah. Did it roll? No.
There it is. 12 will miss. Natural 20 will hit. 24 will hit. 28 will hit. 28 points of fire damage to him.
Pew, pew, pew.
So again, he's getting hit, but it's not really. You're not noticing a large effect. He's not like wincing in pain or anything.
I just noticed this. Just make sure if he has any kind of resistance to fire,
No,
it's nullified.
he doesn't. He just.
That's why.
has a
Yeah.
lot of health.
I just wanted to mention just in case.
Ate, it is your turn.
All right. So Ate is going to stand up because being on the ground isn't fun.
Let's have your movement.
Yeah, he's going to offhand stab the dude right in front of him. Now, is Graydon engaged? Considered engaged with you?
No, he is not.
I don't think you could start with an offhand attack.
You can.
You?
It's just weak.
No, the book states that you have to make, you have to follow up.
Offhand, main hand, it doesn't really matter. It would be his main attack. He's just using his other hand to make it.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Okay.
Like, it still gets all his bonuses on it. It's just not his bonus action. You can't make a bonus action attack first.
Okay.
The
'cause
bonus
that's actually
action-
what I was trying to do.
The bonus action attack is like you've made an opening with the first your main action attack, so you get a second hit in there. It's not like an if and type. I can do it whenever. You have to make that main action attack to do it first.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
I see what you're talking about now, Goob.
Yeah. Fuck it. He's gonna go down again anyways. He's just gonna turn and go after Grimjaw, taking 2 attacks of opportunity on him.
Yeah. That's a miss. That's just 9. That is a 10.
Nice. He dodged. So he runs up on Grimjaw, who he does have advantage on. He's gonna start
In
stabby
multiple
stabby.
ways. That hits.
That's a sneak attack, and then he's gonna offhand him as well with his regular rapier.
That also hits.
Wow! Look at that crit damage, yo!
Now
Nice.
Grimjaw is starting to show some damage.
4 damage
That-
for a crit. Oh god, that's
That was
terrible.
pretty awesome. Durzo.
Durzo is going to take some bigger swipes at this guy with his special advantage. So he's going to actually burn a level 3 spell to smite.
With
Which
advantage.
is that?
Misses.
Oh, motherfucker. And then
So
he's gonna,
you don't lose the spell slot since you didn't hit.
yeah, he's gonna do it again.
Okay.
Yeah!
That's a lot more damage too.
Yeah!
Grinjal does not look happy. Graydon, it is your.
Oh
I'm
shit!
sorry.
I forgot the other thing I was gonna do.
Go ahead.
He is gonna bonus action super fucking belatedly and use his oath to cast Hunter's Mark that I just discovered he has.
Round. Okay. Grinjal has a hunter's mark on him. Graydon, you have been left to face 3 of them alone.
That's fine.
Great is like, this is fine.
Okay,
Oh, more.
no problem. And see you later. Whoever, have fun.
I mean, I don't want to do this.
Wait a minute, isn't he a paladin? How did he have Hunter's Mark?
Because
His oath.
your
Roll
archetype
vengeance.
allows you to have different spells depending.
Oh.
Alright, boys. Well, since my comrade here feels I'm enough for the 3 of you, let's have some fun.
I do! He said
And
I
I'm
didn't
going
say that.
to conjure animals. and I'm going to summon.
So here's a fun thing about conjure animals that I just read.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not actually going to implement it.
Which is what?
I don't believe you. Hang on, I gotta actually read it real quick.
Sure.
For Graydon, I would think he'd be more conjure elementals and not animals.
I can turn into both.
Yes. So you don't actually get to by the way that the spell is written, you don't actually get to choose the type of animals that are summoned.
Weird.
It just says choose one of the following: 1 beast, 2 beasts, 4 beasts. Like, it doesn't say you get to choose. I'm not going to implement it just because I like what you guys choose to summon. It's just a little tidbit that I read and actually looked into, and it's right.
Huh.
So what are you summoning?
That's interesting. I was gonna summon direwolves.
Yep.
I was
You
gonna
can do
summon
that.
2 of them. I think I have them in my. Yep, I got them.
Yeah.
So 1. Yep. 2. I'm
Just
gonna
right on top of each other.
I'm gonna.
All right, let me actually size them correctly.
Well, they're large.
Direwolves are considered, they're large, so they're 2 spaces technically.
So I'm gonna put one essentially here, and then put the other one. Oh, actually, that guy's dead. Never mind. So this guy's gonna be right behind them, and then this
and then
guy's
roll
going
initiative
to
for your
be-
direwolves.
Yep. This guy's gonna.
I just have this image in my head where Graydon just brushes himself off. Well, boys, apparently I'm enough for you. Just snaps his fingers and direwolves appear.
Yep. So +2. Yeah. They go last.
That means they actually get to go this round.
Which means they go first.
I don't have the token thingy, so I don't.
You're fine.
Okay.
We'll just remember they go after them.
Okay.
So that's you, Cassiel. It is your turn, my good friend.
Oh boy. So Cass is gonna take a couple steps back since she heard Donnie get hit. To here. And she's going to use Mass Cure Wounds.
So everybody gets healed for.
Donnie gets healed for 31. Everyone else gets healed full.
Donnie's in the thing now.
It's when you cast it, it's everyone you can see within 30 feet gets it.
Okay, so it's not on you. I thought it was just centered on you.
I mean, if you want to change it that way, it's fine.
Nope.
She
So-
looks much
Did I
better.
accidentally skip? Oh, yes, you're. I'm sorry, Graham. You'll go next.
Oh, sorry, Graham.
No problem. I'm sitting there looking at Turtle going, wait a minute, why am I down there?
So Durzo gets 24 plus 5 is 29 plus 7 is 36 back. So you just effectively doubled the amount of health Durzo had.
And
Graham, it is your
also, last thing I was going to do is going to put Sanctuary on Donnie.
Well, shit.
Actually,
I don't gonna do that
Graham is
anymore.
gonna do that.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, you can do that.
You guys don't know what each other's gonna do. So you cast it, and then as you focus the energy, you release, and there's now this shimmering barrier around you, Donnie.
Okay.
Graham, it is your turn.
And
Okay,
there are other people to put it on too.
since Atay just resurrected or whatever, created new, does that mean he's full health now?
Yeah.
He is now.
Okay, well, now,
He has
yes, is
blood
keyword.
streaks, but he's fine.
He's still covered in blood. Half his face is just covered in blood from how he fell. But he's alive, he's fighting.
Alright, well, I guess
But he just won't stay alive.
Alright, so when she casts the sanctuary, I do see it go... I see something go by me, right?
Yeah, you see it go
Yeah,
off. and
there's
get-
this shimmering wave of energy from Cassiel. You can't actually see Donnie, but you do see the energy go by. So you have a feeling. I mean, you've casted it before. You know what Sanctuary looks like, so you know someone there got Sanctuary.
Alright, well, I guess I will skip that. Fire
You have your
range.
thorns up too.
Yeah, and I'm firing at him again.
Fire away, my good man. Fire away.
Where's my bow? Where's my bow? Where's my bow? There it is. Come on.
That'll hit. I need. What's the range on Hail of Thorns?
5 foot, I thought.
Oh no.
10.
10 foot.
Oh, I'm not close enough.
D&D Beyond is 4.
Hold on.
No, that's how many people you're attacking around your target.
Oh yeah, within 5 feet.
No, which means you're attacking your allies.
They're fine.
We don't.
And then it would be
5 feet. So it
Yeah.
is. It is both of these guys, and the dire wolf needs to make a dex save. So you're gonna hit the Hail of Thorns and upcast that to level 3.
yeah. So it's a 3d10, right? If I'm remember.
Yes, it is.
They're
Your direwolf
less
is making a dex save?
fine.
His spell save is 15. So he makes it. He doesn't make it. What is your dire wolf's dex save?
There it
Oop.
is.
Roll your 3d10, Grim. As this arrow slams into his side, there's this burst of thorns. Hit him, hit the dire wolf, and hit his ally next to him for an additional 24 damage.
Damn! I'm good on him rolls.
This guy doesn't look
Which,
good at all.
which wolf was it?
This one right here.
Oops.
Neither of those guys look very happy at this moment.
So wait a minute. I hit him for the main target for a 14, and then I hit the other one for
Target
24.
14, and then him and every target within 5 feet of him has to make a dex save.
Oh, okay.
So he made it.
We're gonna have
So
to
he
make a
took
save
half
too,
damage.
since everything adjacent to him.
I don't really count you as adjacent, but if you want to,
I can't even see you, so
Make your save.
Yeah, logically he wouldn't know you're there.
Oh, so you take 12, half damage. You manage to pull out of the way from the bulk of them, but there's some do kind of scratch past your face. This guy is just gonna kind of poke around the corner, make a pot shot at Grim. He's gonna miss, so he's just gonna tuck back into the corner. And you guys swear you hear some whimpering.
This guy is the guy who's gonna help us sail back to land.
If you don't kill him,
Which guy was that?
there's that crossbowman down that you can't see.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was on my side.
Avery looks around, takes a couple steps back. You hear her mutter an incantation as she waves her hand, and her form just shimmers and vanishes.
You have one job, Milan.
Mulan was too far away to counterspell.
God damn it.
That is her turn. The initiates. This one's going to attack Raiden, and this one's going to turn to attack the direwolf,
Mm-hmm.
and this one is going to attack you, Raiden. So it's a hand crossbow coming in at a 16 to hit.
Miss.
First dagger for a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Second dagger for a fuck. I just rolled 3 11s.
Miss. I have AC 20. so-
Cool band.
Well, that is her turn. Serana.
Oh wait,
She's gonna.
Wolf's turn.
Oh, it's your wolf's turn. That's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wolfie boy here is gonna attack Red. He has advantage. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's doing that. I gotta change that. Why is it whispering shit to you?
Because I have all NPC sheets automatically whispering, so I can do rolls that I need to.
Okay. got
But
it.
your wolf just jumps on top of him and tears his throat out.
Cool. And then the back one. Okay, I'm just gonna say never whispers and point on that. And the back one's also gonna attack. I'm assuming that's the crossbow guy. So he has just a regular attack. No. Okay.
That'll miss.
Yeah.
He just managed to push your
And
wolf
then
away.
just to intimidate him a little bit, I'm gonna have this wolf approach him as well. So after he rips the other guy's throat out, I'm gonna have him turn around and just start just creeping towards this bad guy, just for a little intimidation.
All right, Serata is just going to go back to back with you, Donnie. Hold her action in case Avery comes back into sight. Grinjow, having felt the most pain from Ate behind him. Hey!
Oh no.
Well, time for Ate to go down again.
Yeah.
He's making 3 Great Weapon Masters reckless attack.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's go.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
my
my fucking god.
That is a 18 to hit. That is a 24 to hit. And that is an 18. I'm sorry, there's only 3 attacks, so that last roll doesn't count.
Oh, good.
So, I believe he gets 2 extra dice at his level?
What
Critical?
level is he?
I'm not telling you, that's why I grabbed my book, I'm looking it up.
Well then, I can't help you with your question.
Yes,
Sounds
I know,
right.
that's
It sounds
fine.
right though. It sounds right though.
Just make it 3 or
Yeah.
4.
He has new
Whatever.
attacks. It sounds right.
He has 2 additional dice on this attack. So,
Have this damage.
yeah.
It's still gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, it is.
Did only the crit hit you?
No, all 3 hit.
hell.
Mother
But
of
the crit is
fuck
gonna
Ate.
hurt. 6, 12,
Guess I'm gonna
22,
do it.
4, 6.
You're gonna kill him? Ah, well.
That is 49 points of slashing damage.
He's dead again.
24.
I have that ability to do it. Yeah.
And then the second one is coming
Damn,
down.
were those low rolls?
2 6s, a 10, and a 12.
Oh, that's not too bad.
49 is high. He has a plus
For
20
one
to his
attack.
damage. That's
Oh, yeah.
29 points of damage. For the second. And then his other attack is 32.
You're down again, aren't you?
And it pays down.
God damn it, Ate.
Damn, how many times are you gonna die this round?
He hasn't died. He just got knocked unconscious multiple
Actually,
times.
correction, you have died.
He's just kind of around.
Not this fight.
Everybody watching him is just seeing Grindale just breathing heavily, facing down at the unconscious form of Ate. Donnie.
Okay. I am going to set down a health potion on the ground next to me,
No, my
and I'm going to sing my song of destruction to get
Okay,
this.
So the sanctuary is gone because it is
Yeah.
considered an attack. I'm going to say Avery and Grinjow are considered bosses, so they would not drop to 0. Everything else I can hear you would.
Yep.
Like all the other enemies,
Yep.
I was gonna say,
because that's kind of how we are.
are we resetting the board? What's happening? Why is everybody 0?
Everybody
Yeah,
drops to
then-
0. Nobody can heal anybody. Anyway, how many bardic inspirations are you dumping into it?
I am going to dump the rest of them.
Which is how many?
5 is the total.
Okay, so you
So
guys
it's
just
gonna be
hear.
96.
And Cassiel's like, no, 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 no!
I told you I was gonna do it. Okay.
What is the range?
60 feet.
It's not great rolls.
Not great rolls.
So only this guy here can hear you. The other guys are.
Oh,
too
thanks.
far.
You're gonna kill
Yeah,
me.
I-
Avery and Grinjow can hear you, so that
Yeah.
happens. This guy drops
thanks
to
for
0. He's now dead. That's a okay amount of damage.
It's what I can do.
I mean, it's either average or high, so not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
You were 9 short of max.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Okay, that is them. And then Donnie, you're not dead. You're unconscious.
I'm just marking that I'm down. Oh,
Yes.
is that the token? Okay.
Isn't this the song where if she does it too many times, she dies?
Yes, but it's been quite a while since I've done
It's
it
been
last.
so. She basically has 7 days to reset it. The first time she
Oh,
does it,
gotcha.
she goes down with 1 fail. The second time she does it, she goes down with 2 fails. The third time she does it, she dies.
Got it. Okay.
It's
It's
basically
pretty cool,
channeling so much demonic, like abyssal energy through the music that it hurts her. That these songs are like.
Yeah, that's cool. I was just making sure that this was the song I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And with that, Mulan, it is your turn.
It's doing the thing again. I can't see anyone.
Delete
That's
your
weird.
thing and then bring it
I
back up.
just did.
Sorry, level 5 Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Wait, do I still have a advantage because did he berserk again?
He still used reckless, so.
1, 2.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
I know where to stop. I remember. I lost count.
Yeah,
What?
one more. No,
Yeah.
sorry, you rolled them all. 1, 2.
Okay.
He rolled 6.
So 4 hit. First 4 hit, or the first 4 hit. Yeah. Minus. And now he's persistent rage kicks in.
I'm taking. I was taking 2 more points here to I'm not done yet. Spend 2 more points to hasten.
That doesn't
And
matter. I still got to start making rolls for him. Go ahead.
Okay, and then I'm casting another Scorching Ray at level 4.
That's 5 more. So that last one, the last one there hits. So you have 4 more rolls. Yes. Yes.
So,
Ooh,
Yeah,
it's a
that's-
crit.
Oh, he just made that save too. His DC is now a 30 to make this for persistent rage.
Nice.
You're slamming these beams of energy into him, and there's something that's just keeping him up. A 10, you should make
even with the nat 20.
persistent rage. It's just every time that he would drop to 0, he gets to make a Constitution save that goes up by 5. So on that natural 20, it was at a DC 25. Hey, you're awake with 1.
A 1 hit point. So sneeze,
So
sneeze
on,
now.
on the DC 25, he rolled at 15 plus 10. So he barely made it. So,
This is annoying me.
that's you, Gwen.
Yeah, I was setting up his sheet. So I'm going to be attacking this guy.
Alright, I'm
Just
just.
regular.
See, you just gotta roll to see if you hit. He has 1 health.
Yeah.
That hits. You would not actually know you don't have advantage. It tastes down. But he used reckless.
But he used
right?
reckless.
That's right. That's right. Alright, I'm gonna just roll this d20. If he does not get a natural 20, he's dead.
I also have just that.
He's dead. So Ate, as you're looking up, Gringel grinning down at you, raising his axe again, you see Durzo's sword erupt from his chest. And you just kind of slump back onto your back as Gringel just coughs up blood. You see the life drain from his eyes.
Yay, Taze!
Spray all over him.
Not dead yet again.
You would not even
For the third
notice. Ate is covered in so much blood right now.
Yeah, he is blood.
Alright.
Ate under his breath is gonna mutter, "Now who's laughing?"
Then
He just beat the
Falls
shit
on you
out
and kills you.
What kind of insult is that?
It's
You're on the
Jesus.
ground.
And he kills you.
Now who's laughing? Actually, no, Grinjow would fall that way once the blade's pulled out of him.
Do I have to make a dex check?
No, you would just be landed on.
uh,
What was that for,
Sorry.
Cassie?
Putting myself back on the initiative.
Does she delete her token? She can't see anymore.
Okay, and then he's going to like step over Grinjow, crouch down briefly beside Ate, lay on hands him for 10 hit points, so that way he can
Does
push
the lay
it
on
through.
hands take a action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Pretty sure it's an action.
Oh, it is as an action. He doesn't actually have it on his sheet. He just has it as a comment, so never mind. He doesn't.
Well, as soon as the sword is pulled out of Grinjow, the body is now lying on top of Ate. You don't take any damage, Ate,
Damn.
but you do have a rather large man on top of you.
I ship
Not the
it.
first time.
I don't have any bonus action. So Durzo just sort of like points down at Ate and is like, Cassiel, do the thing. And then he's gonna come up here and
I'm going to do the thing. Don't worry.
action surge to get this guy.
He'd have to go around here to get to him because of the wall
That's fine.
there. But yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You
then
you
he's
only
gonna
use
go.
one attack, so you still have your second attack too.
And I can use my bonus action to move the Hunter's Oath to him, right?
You haven't
Okay.
used a bonus action yet.
Okay, so he's gonna do that, and then get back. He doesn't have advantage. Sorry about that. But it's still
That hits
23.
still. You must have burnt some sort of divine smite there. 'Cause
God damn it, Durzo.
that's
every-
almost max damage.
It's like whether or not Durzo's
he's
fucking
dead.
here. He just murders everything.
Ninja's here. He does nothing. Ninja not here. Durzo is MVP.
And then
There's only one guy
He's-
left.
gonna
Well, Avery's around, but you don't know where she is.
he's gonna set a hand on Graydon's shoulder and say, "Well, you tried." And then he's going to.
He was like, "Try! I killed him."
And he's going to use his 10 feet to start moving back this direction towards the other.
All right, Graham, it is your turn.
Well, since I see bodies in front of me, I'm going to cast Sanctuary down towards Danny again.
You do not have visual.
I don't
on her.
have visual?
You
Also,
have
she's
to come around
unconscious,
the
so you
wall.
can't anyway.
Huh? What does unconscious have to do with anything?
I thought if you're unconscious.
I'm pretty sure it's on a. You can cast it on. I don't see why you couldn't cast it on
A
a
lot of
body.
spells don't say
Or on a
whether
body.
or not somebody
Yeah.
has to be conscious.
It's just a creature.
Yeah, it's a creature. She's alive. She's just unconscious. so
Okay, then I will.
You'll
I'll-
have to go around this wall, but you can do that definitely.
Mhm.
Can I just go
Actually,
back here? Like, back up a
You
bit?
could go that way too. Yeah. You
Alright,
just have
well,
to be able to see her.
what is my movement again? I forgot. 35.
35 feet. So 7 squares.
Put myself right here.
Yeah, you can see her from there. So you release the sanctuary. So Donnie, you are protected from anybody trying to stab you.
But am I protected from my own death saves?
No.
No.
Grim is the next one to die.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, and can I see the thing trying to kill her?
No. She
Did
actually
she let
killed
out a
herself.
noise?
I
Did she
will
not
go
hit?
ahead and make a. I will say go ahead and make a perception check, Grim.
Crit, 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 crit. And I'm losing visuals again. This is really annoying.
That's really bizarre.
You hear like heavy breathing coming from the stern of the ship.
Which is the butt over here.
The bottom.
It's just mouth breathing.
Heavy breathing from the butt.
Okay, this may sound weird, but do I have to see something to attack, or can I fire an arrow in that direction?
You have disadvantage on the attack roll.
So I can still fire an arrow in that direction, but I have a disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, I will do that since we found out I also still have flame arrows, so that'll help.
Go ahead and make your attack with disadvantage.
How do I make it with disadvantage? I think I figured it out.
You click the button that says disadvantage at the top of your screen. That will miss.
On top of flame and thorns?
Flame just gives you extra damage. Your thorns is gone. That was your next creature you hit. You've already used that. And the flame doesn't give you, just gives you additional damage. Doesn't give you additional to hit.
Okay.
Graydon, it is your turn.
I'll hold up my scimitar to the guy and be like, "Don't move, or the twins are gonna have words with you."
Just nods.
And I come over here to assess the situation. Do I see any other enemies?
You do not.
Let's move. I'm gonna shift instead. There you go. And I'm going to cast Master Wound on Durzo, Ate, myself. I see Danny sleeping.
I'm not sure if you're within range of Donnie.
It's 60 feet.
Oh, wait, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Massacre 60 feet.
So we'll do that.
I'm just over here derping. Once again, my
Derp
current
away,
plan
baby.
is ruined.
Actually, I lied.
It's 60 feet.
No,
No, it's 30 feet from the point you cast it at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
meant.
Either way, I can't cast that regardless.
Oh. You don't have a level
Um,
5 slot left?
I don't.
It's okay, I got this. Don't worry about them.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna do a healing word. I mean, you can still heal. I'm just gonna get her up. That's all.
Alright, go ahead and cast your healing word.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do level 1 just to get something. Yeah.
That's actually with your wisdom mod. It's not in there for some reason.
Oh, God damn it.
So that's
Okay, well that's a
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
game, please.
Then it would be my turn.
No.
Yeah. I'm at 10. I had to take myself off to try to reset my.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Next time
rolling.
somebody has to do that for whatever reason, you drop to the bottom of the order.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you
why I
didn't
was
click
waiting.
your token again.
Ignore this.
Did.
What the? That's weird. I don't know. I've seen that.
Anyway, I'm going to clutch my holy symbol and use my preserve life. 30 to Ate, 30 to Donnie,
Yay.
which knocks out all of my preserve life reserves.
Okay. Well, as Donnie's eyes open again, you just hear this female voice breathing rather heavily. One of you just die! I
keep trying!
Serana, Donnie, Cassie, and Durzo all need to make dexterity saves.
Ah! She's not by me anymore.
Targeted spells, so Sanctuary does not come into play. As this ball of condensed electrical energy.
Oh no.
I roll away like a boss.
Nice.
So you take half.
I did not roll bad.
I need you
Half?
to roll for,
You take half for 58 damage.
you need to roll for Durzo as well, Donnie.
Oh. He's not very dexy.
Wow.
Oh,
Serana
Aw.
saves as well.
Durzel.
Virgil, you eat.
That is
Durzel
a
what?
Roll too.
Ooh, that
That
is a crap roll.
is that's 21 to Durzo, 10 to everybody else.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Now Serana's held action is going to come into play. She just raises her trident. It's going to let loose her 3 Eldritch Blasts.
To
That'll
me,
hit.
probably.
That will just barely hit. That'll miss. So 2 hits. 15. Oh, she's almost dead, but she's still alive. Seeing that nobody's dead, she just kind of looks around and then is going to begin to run. You don't actually see her. She's heading up the stairs. He just drops his weapon on the floor, keeping his hands up.
And then puppies.
Oh yeah, puppy's turns.
They have 50 feet in movement, so I'm actually gonna have them chase after her. Because they're dire, can they make it over, or can they just jump over the crap that's on the left side?
I mean, I'm not gonna give you difficult terrain for it. It's one level of stuff. It's just
Sure. Oh shit. Why can't I see any of that? Alright, I'm gonna, just for lighting purposes. I don't have, for some reason, the dogs I can't see shit with, so.
for lighting purposes, I moved you.
Cool. So, they're gonna move 100 feet.
Although you shouldn't have had dark vision this entire fight.
Well, I have
never
night
took it
goggles.
off of you.
I have
Do you?
goggles at night. Yeah.
That's right.
Stop trying to nerf me, Shabby!
You're a fucking druid! I like druids, but druids need to be nerfed!
Alright, so it's double. Yeah, they're doing double move, but can't attack, so.
Serana technically is. What?
No, you're good, dude. I was like, can't see my dogs anymore.
Serana technically still has fly on her, so she has 60 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's fine. They'd still chase.
Oh, you don't know this. She's gonna turn around and attempt to attack. That will hit.
So either he's gonna try to kill me straight out later, or he has it in for them.
Sure. Yeah.
Because the boss didn't even pay no attention to me,
Kill my puppy.
but also maybe because
No.
she couldn't see me past the wall.
Oh.
Excuse me.
We're gonna take a quick break now that combat's over.
The
Okay,
end.
cool.
Nobody knows the
So-
outcome.
Well,
Could you do me a favor? Maybe get rid of dynamic lighting and see if that's the issue for me.
No.
Mhm.
I
I posted
will-
what I'm seeing in Discord. Everything that's in gray, I can't see.
I just think it's your fault. You're the only person that's having this issue.
that's weird.
I don't have night goggles, so I have a little bit of gray, but hey, I can't see in the dark, so.
You can see you have dark vision. No, she's seeing something completely different.
I
I'm
do
having
have dark
issues
vision?
with that. It's everything that's
Yeah, you're a
bright.
wood elf.
It's weird.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we'll
Hmm.
see if it fixes it. You guys don't actually see anything your characters
That
can't see.
fixed everything. Literally everything.
What on Cassiel's token, on where it has the lighting, does it have it checked off that she can see?
Yes.
Okay.
Did it mess it up again?
Everything's gone. Everything is gray, completely gray.
So you know
What
when you
about
switched
now?
that chamois,
Yeah.
it like made it so I couldn't see anything for a second there.
Like I see the ship, but the ship is grayed out, and I see my token.
Well, what I see is like everything that I actually can see normally is there,
I
but
can see
everything that's
everything now.
obscured is gray. But what should be black is gray.
Well, that's because of the type of.
Fine,
fog
let
war.
me do it
You
that way.
know that there's stuff there, you just can't see people moving in it.
Oh,
I
maybe it's
wanna
just a
work.
Fog of War issue with me then.
They're
Mm.
bringing our
Thank
game.
Hang on, let me try something else. Let me try putting dynamic back on and turning fog of war, advanced fog of war off.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I got a
So,
bet.
I guess it was just advanced fog of war was.
Yeah, it was an issue with Advanced Fog of War.
Yeah, like I can't see anything that's not in line of sight, but
Mhm.
that's fine. I don't need where I've been to be gray.
Yeah, the advanced fog of war was nice, but if that was what was causing the issue. Alright, so we're gonna be back 20 minutes after, guys. Strict 5-minute break. There's a lot more stuff we have to get through
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
I
okay.
think the advanced fog of war was causing me lag too.
So what you're saying is it's your fault.
Yes.
I knew it.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You have a potato for a computer.
Goob, please.
Be right back. I gotta get cereal.
Get cereal every night.
It is you.
I am back.
Goob is sour, please.
Goop is sour, please.
Looks vaguely like Goob.
Oh.
He denies it though.
So how was the fight?
A
People are
bit
hurt.
stressful for Cassie.
People are hurt. Other people aren't.
This is fine.
Okay, I'm back.
Fire.
Out of curiosity, this how much health if basically Danny didn't use her fun little thing, how much health do they actually have?
Like, how much health did they have total?
Yeah, well, how much do they have left before Danny used her special?
In other words,
I
in
don't
other words,
remember
was it
that.
necessary?
like ballpark.
It kind of. Grinjow had about 100 some left. And Avery had about 60 left. It took Grinjow until his saves to not go down a lot sooner than it could have. Yeah, because Grinjow had 208 health total, and Avery had 104 health.
Stop trying to kill yourself, Gwen.
Is everybody back?
I am.
I might be here.
You're talking, so I'm thinking here. We're gonna keep going whether people are back or not. Once
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright, go ahead, but
I'm
we're
just
gonna
kidding.
keep going.
I'm just kidding. Make sure.
Goob, please.
Is that why you're doing it, you dick?
What?
Who's it? Yeah.
So I go to the spell for healing word, and you know how it's not adding the modifier, even though the spell states add the modifier.
Yeah.
But the spell is also on my attack list.
Mm-hmm.
and the attack on the attack list, it just says healing word 1d4. So even though the spell says use my modifier, I think it's using the attack one.
It rolls from the attack. You have to go into the attack and make it 1d4 plus wisdom. We are back.
That thing happened. What you need to actually do is just, if you want to just have them be connected properly, remove the spell from both places and re-add it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're back.
try that.
So,
Well, welcome back, Jimmy.
I fucking hate you. So, everything seems to be calming down. What are you guys doing?
Do I hear my dog stop chasing?
Yes.
Ugh. I'm pulling everyone together, and I'm going to use Mass Cure Wounds at level
Serana
7.
actually comes around the corner and tosses Avery's body down on the ground.
Oh.
Delicious.
So, Durzo and Ate and Graydon will all get max. Donnie would get 35 for Donnie.
35?
We said, yeah,
Why 35?
level 7. 12 plus 23.
So we get 35.
You get additional.
because
if
of
you're-
maxed
Are you?
out.
Wait, hang on. Shut up. Are you casting it at level 7?
Yeah.
You would get. You get additional D8 for every level above level 5 you cast it at.
I know, I cast it at level 7.
Well, it
But
didn't
you rolled a
roll at
d4.
It rolled a 12. It rolled 1, 2, 3.
Four.
And then 4.
D4. Four-sided dice.
No, that was something different.
Oh yeah, never mind. 23 for Donnie. I'm counting. I'm dumb. Just leave me alone. 23 for Donnie. Anyway, we said what? 36 for everyone else that had.
It's 36 is the max for you because of your thing. So 36 for everyone else, 23 for Donnie, which is a lot more than she had.
Mm-hmm.
Although I didn't cast it at level 7, so it would be more than 36. Didn't it? Wait, did it? It didn't cast the upper.
It didn't cast it at level 7, is what I'm saying. If you're casting it at level 7, you need to roll 2 more d8 for
I
Donnie.
thought I did. I was getting to that.
So another 11 to Donnie, plus another. So we'll just say another like 16 to you, Donnie. So it's and then people are fully healed.
Okay.
I don't feel like doing all the math. What do you guys know?
We are.
I want to examine Avery. She's a tiefling like me, and what was going on?
And you're immediately
Like me.
attracted.
I'm not doing. I'm not
leaning
doing.
against the mask.
I'm not doing bad things to the body. Okay. Does she have anything on her?
She.
Like who she was? Like anything about her? Like. Yeah.
We do have stuff on her. She has all of her daggers. She has a cloak that the same make of you that you wear. She's a total of 565 gold pieces, and 2 potions of greater healing, and a very, very fine crafted set of studded leather armor.
Ooh.
And
Could I take the the studded leather armor,
Sure.
and the daggers? Although I'm scared to touch the daggers because it might make me kill Cassiel.
I mean, technically, Mulan has first dibs on what he wants to take. He went up and searched the body.
I don't think there's anything I can actually use. He said, "Well, I'd be splitting the gold pieces with everyone, anyways." I'd probably hold on to 1 potion, and then the rest, the other potion can go to someone in the party.
Is anyone able to detect magic on any of this?
I can. If I have any spell slots left, hold on.
You're a ritual caster, though, yeah?
Yeah. No, aren't sorcerers ritual casters?
No.
It's wizards.
I do have one spell slot. I'll do the spell magic. Oh, actually, I'll ask Donnie if she wants me to see if there's any magic items that she grabbed from the other room as well while I'm doing this.
I have no idea.
So you have 6 daggers from her. One of them is very finely crafted, and the finely crafted set of studded leather armor. Atay.
I'm gonna go to the back while you're doing that.
Is anyone left alive?
I'm looking in the back again with the puppies.
There's nothing up there. Your guy is still standing there, just kind of trying to make himself small in the corner.
Maybe we'll forget about him.
Pretty much.
You. Come here.
I'm just gonna say Durzo is searching Gringel.
Mm-hmm.
He has the bracers and his great axe. And that's it.
And he'll bring those down here, too. I found these on the other one.
You say come here, he walks to you as he's dropping weapons on the floor.
Okay, guys, sorry about that.
Clank.
Got caught up on a show that was on
I'm
living room
flexible.
TV.
I'm gonna
so-
head up to the top of the ship to see where we are.
Who's driving?
You guys are still drifting.
Do you know how to sail,
No?
lady?
Oh, her? Serana? She just looks at you and... I can sail. This was technically... I helped captain this ship with Darnell before they came.
Oh, grand.
His body.
We're returning this ship to Darnell.
Good.
So we could just sort of sail it back to Sebrith. That would be real good.
Well, you'd have to follow my orders. I can't sail it alone. In fact, it's going to be really hard with only the 8 of us.
I think I have a helper, and
She extends a hand to you, Donnie. Serana. Serana Winsole.
Oh, Agnadani. Most people call me Donnie.
Sorry, guys, but I ain't that hungry.
Out of character, when we spent all that time on the ship to and from the island where we found Graydon, Cassia would have been watching how the ship runs.
You have like a basic knowledge of sailing. Their ship was also smaller than this one.
Gotcha.
Their ship was only a 2 masts. This is 3 masts. Theirs was about 95 feet long. This one's 150. So
she has like
there's
basic knowledge.
your basic knowledge. You know what the different
Not
like.
even
You know what
gold.
the sails are. You know what the rigging is and all of that. You just don't know how to make it sail.
Gotcha.
oops.
Uh,
Yeah, 81 gold. I'm gonna escort the stowaway to the group.
Okay. Are you heading upstairs, Donnie?
Would I know? Is Donnie wearing a cloak at all right now?
She does have a cloak of protection on.
Would you prefer a cloak of displacement?
Hmm.
She's not there to ask. You'll have to do that at a different time.
Cassiel is currently enjoying the rain.
It's more of a thunderstorm, and the waves are beginning to crash up against the boats.
This is fine. She's fine with this.
Okay, the puppies last for an hour. Got it.
Oh yeah, your puppies, or it's a concentration, but
Yeah.
unless that's broken, you know, you got
Yep.
2 dire wolves.
I'm gonna keep him for the duration.
Yeah, so you bring him up here to the group.
Yeah.
You guys all look. He's rather young. He's probably about 14, 15 years old. no weapons anymore. He has leather armor. He has very like dark blue and black clothes on underneath, and just like a mask that he can wrap around his face, which has been taken
Yeah.
off, and he's just
No more mesh.
looking at everybody a little warily.
Were the rest
I
your
want
age as
to
well?
pet him. Oh wait, I meant the dogs, not the actual pet.
Were the rest your age as well?
Creepy.
Say that again.
Were the rest your age as well?
He just kind of looks around and no, some are younger, some are older. Thank you, Coco, for the bits.
And kind of give. I glance at Drizzo. And then I'll look back at the entire group. Well, what do we do?
I
With
can
him in
control the
particular?
water A little bit again.
Well, okay. Are you taking him to just a group that's down here, or are you taking him up onto the top of the deck where
Yeah, where everyone.
Castiel, Donnie, and Serana are now too?
I would probably wait for the entire group to convene before we.
Okay, so everybody's on the top of deck.
Okay, that's fine.
That we'll say that.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll say up on this deck here.
I have enough energy yet to control the water for a little while. I could change the tide below us if I need to.
Oh, we're on a separate map. I see. You split them into 4 or 2.
Yeah, because of how they were.
Right. Gotcha.
So go ahead and bring your dogs out.
I am not on that map.
We're still below deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting you there.
So, where my puppies? My puppies! Look how big they are.
Anyway, so you asked, what are we gonna do with? What are we doing? I believe
Yeah.
somebody said with him or.
Can I just take his sword?
Yes, with him.
Cause he don't need it no more.
Well, I think if he was either one of the mutineers or part of the people who, snuck onto the boat and took it, that it's really not any of our business. We can just kind of keep him and have Darnell deal with him.
Okay.
We could give him a second chance to change his ways.
Tirana just kind of looks from where she's leaning against one of the masts, waiting for everyone, and if you leave it up to Donnell, she'll have him killed. That's the ways of Severith. Whose sword? The kid's?
Yeah.
He didn't have a sword. He had daggers. But
Okay,
you
or
can
take the
most
daggers.
certainly you can take his 2 daggers. Yes.
So he's gonna go back downstairs after we're all upstairs.
He grabbed them as he came up.
Can I get like a feel on this guy that he's taken prisoner as to what his demeanor is currently, whether he's afraid or if he's
Make
like.
an insight check. You know when those like teenagers go to like haunted houses or like scary places and they try to act brave, but you can tell that they aren't? That's pretty much exactly what he's giving off right now. He's trying to act brave, but like he's sunk in on himself. He's like looking around. He's closed off.
Well, as much as some of you don't mind whether or not people lose their lives, I'd rather give him a second chance. Once we get
I
back
agree.
to town, I'll give him some coin.
I don't know about Durzo completely because of the vengeance oath from his paladin side,
I know.
but I don't think Durzo would want a kid to be killed. So
Well, I don't.
we'll wait until next week to ask him. He just abstains from the discussion.
It's fine. I'll give him some coin, and he can start a new life. Right, kid?
He just nods. Whatever you say, sir.
You're lucky nobody killed you.
I just wanted to make a better life for my mom.
I was aiming to kill him.
I didn't know I'd have to kill people, but it happened.
Right. Well,
Then this could very well be your chance to have a second chance at that. Find a new path? A better path?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Well, at least your mom doesn't have to wonder why her son never came back.
I'm gonna go ahead and just throw out there that any job opportunity in Severeth is not going to be involving something where you don't have to kill people.
They didn't. I'm not from Severeth.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that because that's the nearest town.
Serana just like kind of looks at you, and I don't kill people on a regular basis.
And
I
yet,
ransack ships, but I don't
And
kill them
yet?
on a regular basis.
who killed Avery today?
Point. With that being said, are we sailing a ship or are we going to sit here and talk?
What
Yeah.
do you want me to do? I could help control the tides, or I can help on this top if you direct me.
No need to waste any spells. We can do this. She begins directing people to doing different things. She herself takes the wheel.
Cassiel is very eager to learn.
Graydon's very awkward since he doesn't have a lot of experience on a boat, and last time he became stranded for what was 200 years. So
You
he's
notice
very
that
wary.
you notice that the kid is like jumping in. He's quiet. He's saying to himself, but he's helping with the rigging and everything. He's
Yeah.
actually climbing the masts to do the things up by the sails.
Until the time's up for the spell, I'm gonna have the dogs just kind of keep an eye on him, just stay close.
Yeah. You've drifted a decent way away from the city itself, but Atay and Brady, go ahead and make perception checks.
Aww.
Atay, as you're climbing the rigging with the kid to help with the masts, you see a really large shadow in the water. And
Fuck!
Really?
just as you're about to, hey,
God
I
damn
rolled.
it.
I rolled. Just as you're about to shout something out, the entire ship is jolted as something hits it. Everybody needs to make a dex save.
Oh shit.
Ah, fuck.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah!
Damn it.
Because you guys again made me take an NPC encounter into an actual character, I'm gonna just use the same stat block I've been using for the kid for right now.
Oh, sorry, that's just a 4.
Make a dex save. Remind me how to do that again.
You click dexterity under saving throws.
It's going to be sort of on the right-hand side of the first column. Yeah. 29.
With my crit, can I help Durzo?
It depends where you're standing.
I have no idea wherever I'm directed to stand.
You would have probably been up here with him doing like making sure the cannons are and it's only to be knocked prone. You're not actually.
Oh,
gonna fall out of the ship.
okay, that's fine then.
The only two people that are really in danger are the kid and Atay, because they're up in the rigging. Say Donnie's up here. Help.
Well, the dogs lose their footing.
Well, quote-unquote helping.
Watching Mulan do it.
Hmm
Graydon's over.
She's a supervisor.
The dogs are both knocked prone.
Yeah.
The kid slips. Okay, so everybody who got under a 10,
Shit.
under a 12, I'm sorry, is knocked prone. So Donnie is prone, Mulan is prone.
I'm not
Graydon is
prone.
fine.
Durzo's prone, not Donnie.
Oh, that's Durzo. I just saw you rolled it. I didn't see the name underneath it. Durzo is prone. Mulan is prone. The kid is actually falling the 40 feet, so it's 46 damage.
Can I?
Oh,
Am,
kid,
am I able to
From-
grab him?
From where?
You're on
Oh,
opposite sides of the
Okay.
the riggings.
Oh.
He only takes 8 damage because I rolled horribly. And
In
you
other words,
watch.
He landed well.
Yeah, on his ass. You watch as this large snake-like creature begins to coil and wrap its way around the ship.
Oh no.
God.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, fuck!
Shit. Yeah.
And no rest.
Dude.
Oh, shit.
Alright. I'm all the way over here. Fuck.
14.
Was there no downtime?
No.
Just curious. Okay.
Damn it! We switched maps.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
And Donnie, you would have been healed to full.
Because I didn't click my token, I rolled a 20.
When-
Oh.
I think Shami said. Never mind. Wait, just kidding.
Yep.
And then the
Never mind.
puppies
Donnie
are-
wouldn't have been healed to full. Everybody else was at full.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Wow, this is gonna go well.
Hey, puppies rolled well.
I will say, you guys don't actually have to kill it. You just have to drive it off.
It's a oh shit
Nah, we have to just feed it the kid.
siege fight.
It is a giant.
I mean, you're the one with the
it
death
is a-
wish. We could just feed you.
giant.
All right, let's go.
I have an idea.
Go
I
into the
have
belly
a
of the
spell I
snake, huh?
can use.
The kid also has no weapons right now, so. Let's
Neat.
say you're first.
I just wanted
I
to
have-
go before the snake.
I have a question for you, Shimmy. Like, based on my height and my footing, am I able to like Spartan jump my way onto its head?
No. Holy shit, no.
Damn.
You're only 40 feet up. That's a fucking 80. That's a fucking 90-foot jump. There's no way you could do that. Even with a natural 20, you couldn't even make that.
You're no fun. All right.
I'm all
So-
for having interesting things happen and for you guys to have fun, but holy shit, there's no way you could possibly make that jump.
There's no like line or anything that he can run along from to the other mast because there's
No.
2 masts, right? Like here.
This isn't Assassin's Creed. This is not perfectly set up for an assassin to get an attack off.
Well, you know what? I really want it to be. All right. So.
Hay bale,
shit.
right below the snake.
Yeah.
All right. So
This is not like Black Flag where each ship is perfect for an assassin to get attacks off of. Like, come on.
Yeah. Because I really want to do. I want to get to the ground quickly, and I want to get up to it.
Jump down, I'll
Cast
catch you.
freeze on yourself and then hug the pole as you go down.
Hey, you
Yes.
guys.
Like I guess I don't. Can I like use my weapons and like tear up the sails to go down quickly or something like that? Like.
Perfect.
Oh,
you know,
Peter
the
Pan it.
pipe- Yeah. Is that a thing? Shannon,
What are you
Ruin
trying to
our
do?
sails.
I was like, can I use my weapons to like tear, to slow my fall, but like go fast, going down the sails like that? You know what I'm talking about?
That
I wanna
doesn't
get to the
actually work. That would not actually work. This is.
Is
I was
there
hoping
a
to hear
rope
you
he
can
go down
certainly
quickly?
Yes, there's a
there-
rope you can go down quickly.
All right, that's what I will do then. You said I'm about 40 feet up in the air,
Yes.
so how much of my movement will that actually?
Try to
take?
use your
Slightly.
daggers.
half your movement.
Half
Yeah,
my
use
movement.
your daggers to slide
On
down the rope.
All right, so I have 15 feet basically is what you're saying left.
Yeah, you
and-
get down with 15 feet.
All right, so then I'm just gonna use let's see here, it's 15, and then I'll do I'll use my bonus action to dash, which gets me 45, and then I guess I'll use my remaining 30 to get up to about there. Okay. So, whee! Charge! Just enraged to get eaten by the snake. All right, let's go.
You really want to fucking die.
Let's make it happen, Cam.
So you're doing what?
I just
Sorry,
ran
Mike Gill
as
was
far
asking
as
me to do something. Okay,
I
Grim.
just ran as fast as I could.
You're fine.
Can I attack him from the edge of these steps?
Those are steps.
Yeah, I know.
You can
That's
actually make the shot from where you are. If you
alright.
just went up to like here, you would be in plenty enough range.
To where did you ping?
Just to like the edge here.
Alright, yeah, let's move up there. And then say, where is it? 1d6. Alright. Where are you?
Uh, 22 will hit.
Plus flame arrows.
You do still have your flame arrows, yes. So you have additional d6. So the arrow lands, and it just looks like a tiny little poke in this rather huge creature.
And that's about it.
It's
Sounds like
the
you know
direwolf's
something.
turn.
They're not gonna do anything. They're gonna hold their action in case it approaches this way.
Okay. He is just gonna run inside.
Smart kid.
He has no weapons. Graydon.
Okay.
You do have cannons there. You could try and turn them, by the way.
I'm double checking this.
Chevy's like, why are you trying to stab it when you have cannons?
So
I mean, it's like it takes one turn to aim the cannons, then one turn to fire, one turn to reload. But there are cannons.
as a bonus action, I'm going to turn into a hawk.
And eat.
Actually,
And see you later, guys.
Hold on. I'm verifying speed because I'm using it.
So Graydon turns into a hot
You-
pink hawk.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hold on, let me double check this.
That's
So
great.
from here, that's 60. Fuck. Okay, not a hawk. What moves faster? An eagle?
Giant eagle's an 80-foot fly.
Okay,
speed.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll do giant eagle.
So you become a giant a hot pink eagle.
Oh my god. And I'm going to move. Whoa, not all the dogs. Stay there. Whoa. I'm going to move here. I'm going to drop wild shape. And I'm going to attempt to polymorph the snake.
Wonderful.
So that is going to be DC 18.
Okay. Make a wisdom save.
Okay. How's that?
As you cast the spell on it, you see that it this weird reflection on the scales as it just bounds back on you.
Oh no!
Okay. I'm gonna yell out.
You can't. You're a hall. Oh wait, no, you.
No, I
longer a
dropped
giant
it. Yeah. I wouldn't know if it's attack spells as well, right?
I will tell you out of game that its spells 4th level and lower will just reflect off of its carapace,
Gotcha.
its scales. But
So I don't
as
know
a
that.
character, you don't know that.
Okay. Be careful using spells on it.
Yeah, any targeted spells that are 4th level or lower can reflect off of him.
I don't know in
before I knew
character
that, so-
how I could determine whether or not a stronger spell would help.
You couldn't unless you tried.
Right.
Move on.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'll refrain from using magic.
So I'm going to probably regret this, but I'm going to use Horn of Blasting.
Okay.
Uh,
What's
And you
it
get
do?
blasted off the ship.
I don't know how to do it.
Well, he's currently coiled around the front of the ship.
It doesn't actually blast them off. It's a cool name, but it doesn't. It just does thunder damage, and hopefully it'll scare him off.
He takes 5d6 on a failed save and is deafened half as much on a success.
Is he secretly made of crystal?
No. That's a 26, so he does make the save.
So-
Go ahead and roll your 5d6. And then I need you to roll a d100. Well, you don't destroy the horn.
Good. Or us with it.
Or myself, yeah. And I'm gonna back up.
As you move out of its threat range,
I know it's a threat range. I didn't know it was in it.
I think no matter where we are,
it's
right?
a
Probably.
27.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I need you to make a dexterity save.
No, don't get swallowed. No.
Delicious.
You're not swallowed. 8, 13. However, you do take 30 points of piercing damage. As its large mouth comes down, and as it's coming up, you manage to wrench yourself free.
What is his actual threat zone, out of curiosity, so I know?
You don't know.
Okay, come on.
If it's like an actual snake, its threat zone is half the length of its body.
And considering that this, like, the length of this serpent is roughly 30 feet.
It's the entire boat then.
No.
Sure, half the length of 30 feet is 150 feet.
Sorry,
Exactly.
I was going by the picture. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm sleep deprived.
Donnie, it's your turn.
I'm going to.
Actually, this serpent's probably closer to 45 feet long, but
What did Mulan use, by the way?
Mulan used an item.
Okay.
He pulled out this, like, iron-looking horn in blue and just, like, this sound wave.
I
And
am
that worked on
going
him.
to
It wasn't a spell.
move up to here, and I'm going to thunder wave it to maybe just make it go ow and go away on its turn.
Okay.
I'm going to be upcasting this, because it's so big, and hopefully it'll work better. So I'm going to cast it at level 6.
Okay. Well, that is a 19 exactly on its save.
Dang it. Okay, so it's not pushed, but
It also takes half damage.
mhm.
But yes, it is not really affected.
Okay, and then I'm going to just move back towards the cannon, which
Okay, so-
hopefully is not an attack of opportunity situation.
No, because you were still within its threat range. Serana's going to use her turn to aim the cannon, since nobody else will.
We don't know how to
Haven't
use
gone
cannons.
yet.
Durzo.
I shouldn't even be on this fucking ship.
Grumble, grumble.
Durzo sighs because he's not built for this.
None of you were built for this.
And he's gonna hunter's mark
Yes!
this thing, I guess, and then just
Thank you.
hit it.
God damn it, Durzo.
14 misses.
He misses.
Sing.
And
13
Durzo
misses.
gets.
Sing.
And then he's going to hide here.
Now she's rolling like ninja.
I guess.
Alright, it
No,
is...
fuck. Stupid Ate. He's gonna stand in front of Ate. He'll stand here. And
Alright,
be sure.
I'm gonna roll a d4. Castiel's a 1, Ate's a 2, Durz is a 3, Donnie is a 4.
Come at me. I have an idea.
So you're gonna roll a 2, okay.
Damn it.
Yes! First, it's going to use its coil, and it's going to deal 21 points of damage
shit.
to the ship. You hear some creaking and splintering of wood, and as it does so, its head rears up and snaps down at Ate for a fucking natural 20.
Damn!
Oh my god, I swear to god.
He's just like fucking dead again.
You take 43 points of damage.
He's dead.
Now I need... Uncanny dodge, and I now need you to make a dex save.
He's dead.
I controlled that one, that shit. Let's see here.
Here we go.
51.
Here we
21,
go.
yeah.
Oh,
He's a rogue, right? He's sexy.
Set my health to 21. Fuck, what's I before? 58. 58 minus 21. Wait, no, I was full
You should
health.
have been at full health.
Yeah.
Roll20 really just wants a Tay to die.
Sorry. Okay, dex save. Here we go. Dex save.
Oh my god!
How is that even a thing? I love it. I love it.
As the head comes up, Tay is no longer there. Tay, you are considered blinded.
Oh no.
And
All right.
Blinded and restrained.
Okay.
And moist.
Catsiel, it's your turn.
Oh my god! What I'm going to do is, as soon as it snatches up a Tay, I'm going to cast Blade Barrier in a circle around its fucking neck.
Okay.
Try to swallow now.
I don't think it's a wisdom save.
I don't think so either. I think it's a dex save. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to do that. That was a shit, by the way. It's a dex save. But I'm trying to cast it directly around the neck.
That's fine. It still gets a save.
DC 18 dex.
It's a serpent.
on
You
his
can
chest.
easily pull out of it.
I was trying to make it a choker.
The blades stay where they are. They don't move with him.
They can-
I know, but he has to pull it out.
Like a Chinese finger trap.
Tay, at the start of your turn, I rolled 3 6s and a 5.
Urinate.
So you take
23.
23 points of acid damage.
Oh my god.
Uncanny dodge.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Can't move.
amazing.
I can't even dodge to be able to move.
I'm guessing that I'm
kidding.
waiting.
You just slipping through the neck, just back and forth like the acid will never hit me.
What are you doing?
Can I like try to climb back out? I mean, like
You
I'm
cannot.
restrained.
You
Can
are
I like
restrained.
like-
You cannot.
Are there any saves for trying to get out of him or anything
No.
like that?
Can you try to taste bad?
You're screwed.
You are okay. So there's 2 ways to get out. The creature's either killed, then you can crawl out, or it has to take 45 points of damage and then make a saving throw. If it fails to save, it'll throw you up.
All right.
Well, on
I
his
know.
turn,
However,
it's gonna...
I got this.
You
I
are
got it.
blinded and restrained.
Yep.
Damn
So
it, llama! Damn it, llama!
So a spell did go through and it did not deflect it, correct?
Area of effect spells seem to be working.
Okay.
Panache.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Can
letting
you
you
hear
be
me?
connect. But you don't share a language!
Aren't you suffocating?
Technically, yes.
He still has some
Same
air in his
thing.
lungs.
You don't share a language with the giant
He's
serpent.
panache. No, he's grinding up against the throat.
Fine.
That way he can just panache it.
You just see a Tay's bulge, the head thrusting.
No, there's like a little corner of his cloak hanging out of the mouth, and it just like flickers.
There we go.
Grim, it is
That's
your
my
turn.
Okay, question. Since I have flame arrow already on my arrows, can I use lightning arrow with it?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use lightning arrow with it.
Okay.
That is a
Attack.
48, okay.
There should be a button for you to click for lightning arrow under your attacks.
Wait a minute. Let's go to 4. 4. So.
Alright, the 18 just barely hits.
So that's with the flame?
It takes 20 lightning damage. which it's immune to.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay, so since that was a bonus, I can still attack, right?
Well, no, you bonus to cast it, and then you fire the arrow as your action. Basically, your lightning arrow enchants your next arrow to do that damage. You do get your d6 of fire damage.
Yeah, okay, and then it says, but hit or miss, it still has to make a dex save, doesn't it? Because that's what it says in the spell.
I mean, it fails its save, but it's immune to lightning damage, so...
Shit luck.
Unless you have elemental adept.
Does not deal anything to immunities, only resistances. You do get your d6 of fire damage, though. Because your arrow did hit him.
Okay.
So roll a d6.
And there's the hunter's mark on it too, so do I add that in?
It has to be your hunter's mark.
Oh,
Not
really?
Durzo's.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's the issue with those spells. Roll your d6!
The 1d6, right?
D6. Yes, like a d6, like a d6.
And that sucks.
There's a little burst of
Every little
fire.
bit.
Sneeze. The snake kind of sneezes. Oh, that was. This is
Alright.
going great for you guys.
I'm not done yet because I still have Fang. I've been forgetting to use them the whole game.
Well, you couldn't really use him inside.
No.
So.
And the only thing,
There's your hawk.
and he can attack from the range that I'm at, right?
No, he has to be within 5 feet to attack.
Shit. And his movement is 10 feet, so that's...
No, it's 10 feet if he's walking, it's 60 feet if he's flying. Does it not say that? Yeah, 60 feet. He can fly 60 feet.
Okay, so I could land over on the platform next to Durzo and then attack?
Is that 60 feet?
I don't know how to do the measuring thing.
That's 100 feet.
Where's 60 feet?
60 feet. I mean, you can get over there, you wouldn't be able to attack. That's 60 feet. You can dash and, like, get over here towards Durzo. Like, up here. Anywhere up there.
Oh, can I make it at least there?
With a dash, yes.
Okay, well, then Fang will dash over there.
Okay. Direwolves, were they doing anything? Other than whining,
No, I
because their
would've-
master left them.
I would have dropped it because
but he has a
polymorphous
polymorph.
concentration.
Alright, Graydon, it's your turn then.
Fuck. So I noticed that it's immune to lightning.
Yes. The lightning that the arrow was made out of did not seem to deal any damage.
It has a blade barrier around his neck, but it hasn't done anything to it yet.
Fuck. Fuck. Is there any
Excuse me.
way for me to determine whether or not spells are worth it? Because so far, I saw the blade barrier do nothing, the arrow do nothing, and then.
It took damage from my thunder thingy. It just didn't care. Because of the amount of damage.
Right. So it to Graydon, it's looking like any sort of spell isn't working. That's what I was saying. If there was any way to be able to
Make a
determine.
nature check with disadvantage.
Do it, do it. You can do it.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Nope, you can't do it.
That is a big serpent.
Fuck. All right. Well,
What you gonna do?
what's this? 60 feet. This is fucking bullshit.
You're also like 10 feet down, too.
Can I just
Yeah.
jump out the boat
But I
and
mean, his
swim
body's
away?
on the boat, right?
Yes, but you're 10 feet up, like below this deck up here.
Oh yeah, I got you. So I'll move. So I'm in strike distance, obviously. Actually, I could just be at the ledge, right? Like at the edge right there?
Yeah.
Would that be... Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then... Fuck it. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I know that attacks don't work. Area things seem to work. I'm going to reverse gravity on its center point.
You cannot see its center point.
But well, I mean, like, I see the main mass of the creature, right? So if I were to treat it like a sphere, I would basically just kind of point
Okay.
at the point.
I'm going to reiterate. It is coiled around the ship. If you reverse gravity, the ship is going to be caught in it. You guys are in a stormy seas, and that ship is going to be going up, dumping you guys.
Fuck. This is fucked up. Alright, fuck it. Let's just, This fucking sucks. I'm going to... I don't have any higher spells. Nothing works. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna polymorph that's with a 7th level slot.
Okay.
This is like a fucking Hail Mary.
Okay. Here's what happens. It fails its save.
Yes! I wanted
What's your
to
spell save?
18.
Alright.
It
It fails its save.
I don't want to, I'm just saying, I don't want to hurt it. I want it to turn into a fish and fall into the water.
With-
As it begins to shrink, you notice that a Tay is still in there, rips through it, dealing damage to it, and it's immediately a serpent again.
I got a tail! Well,
So it took 3 damage.
and
the
it's
one
the boat is no longer coiled, correct?
until its turn.
Right, but as of now, it is not coiled.
As of this exact moment, it is not coiled.
Okay.
So a Tay is free?
Yeah.
Yes. For the time being.
Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
so would my blade barrier still up in effect?
That half worked out the way I wanted it to.
Its neck is also no longer within the blade barrier.
Motherfuck! Did it not take damage when it was shrinking?
No, it shrunk completely. Like it shrunk, it tore out, and now it's like back up in air. So like the blade barrier is like 15 feet too low for it at this moment in time.
Get behind
come
the
on, it is
blade
your turn.
barrier!
There's actually nothing I can do above level 4, so
But you don't know that.
All you know is to be careful using spells.
That's all I said.
and being that on a boat, I probably wouldn't cast a fireball anyways.
Mhm.
So,
We know that.
Hold on, you were told that the ship is resistant to fire.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, I'd fireball.
Oh, jeez.
You can also aim it high enough that it would only hit the creature and not the
Yeah.
boat.
Yep.
Well, that's a failed save and a half.
Nice. That's true, because he did say that it was noticeable that area of effects versus targeting.
So roll your fireball damage. This is what it feels like to play the game where you're almost out of spells.
I know, I am out of spells.
Same. I have.
Alright, it is his turn. He's gonna
You know
use...
what?
Why did we get skipped?
Why did
Yeah,
you
you
guys
skipped a
get
bunch.
skipped? That was weird.
Because he
Donnie.
really wants the snake to win.
I am going to use my 5th level spell slot to recast Sickening Radiance right there.
Okay. And then on his turn, he will make a con save.
Yeah.
Boom.
Serana is going to fire the cannon. Who would like to do the honors of rolling the attack?
Not me.
Nope.
I'll do
Oh.
it.
I could,
Okay,
but it's gonna
okay,
be all
that's fine.
ones.
Okay, roll 1d20 plus 6, Cassie.
Eh?
That
That's not bad.
hits. Roll 6d10.
Ooh.
My proficiency would be like 1d20 minus 20.
Not horrible.
It was 6d10s,
6d10 is the damage.
and you rolled 25. That's pretty horrible.
Yes.
It's less than average.
So the cannon is fired.
How many turns does it take to reload one of those things?
It's one turn. It's 1 turn aim, 1 turn fire, 1 turn reload.
Holy shit! So 4 rounds.
Well, it's already aimed.
Yeah.
You have to re-aim a cannon after you fire it every time.
Yeah.
Cannons do not keep their aim after they fire. And the movies that say they do are horribly mistaken.
Yeah, but Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter is also horribly mistaken,
Historically accurate.
if you say so. Okay.
Oh, Atay, you moved.
There's a no. Atay hasn't had a turn after it was burst out of the creature's throat.
Oh, I didn't.
It's alright.
Easy to get re-swallowed
I can
by a turn again.
It's Durzo's turn.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Come on, Durzo.
I mean, what's another 21 points of radiant damage?
I like this. I like this boss fight.
This isn't a boss fight. This is just an encounter.
It may as well be a boss fight with how low we are in spells.
Even if, look,
What's
even
Durzo doing, Gwen?
if we had.
Oh, God, sorry, I keep forgetting that I'm also playing him. He is going to boop the snoot.
Boop the sneet!
Mm-hmm. We'll do it at level 2. Kaboop, e kaboop, and boop, e boop.
They both hit.
Yeah.
There's no MVP in right here.
And then he's going to come back here so he doesn't get eat. Okay.
On its turn, he's going to make a con save. That's an 11 plus or 8, so 19.
That's exactly it. So he
Takes half damage.
I
He's-
believe
No
so.
damage, I think it's nothing, right?
Nope, no, he
Happens
actually just
to
takes
Atay.
nothing.
Yep.
For this
And
round.
he's nowhere near my blade barrier.
Sadly, instead, it's taken enough damage. You guys managed to drive it off.
No, it's not over.
So it dives into the water and
Can I
vanishes.
get an attack of opportunity, please, as he goes away?
You are prone and too low.
Damn
it.
Why do you want to keep instigating things that kill you?
So is this a random rolled encounter or just something?
This was me wanting to fuck with you guys after you retired from all the other encounters.
That's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure that.
But I wasn't
really
gonna
like that
make you fight the CR-22 with 680 health creature with nothing.
I like that boss though. The
Without
challenge I've been
its-
looking for all these years.
Without its, it didn't even use its lightning breath. Didn't use any of its legendary resistances. So,
That's for a Tay.
huh?
Does it really need them though? I mean, not the breath. Like the breath, I would say I
That's
don't know why you
for
don't need
Donnie.
that.
Well, it's a CR-22 creature. I just wanted to fuck with you.
We had it.
The
We had it.
1412 is for
Yeah.
me?
The 914 is for a Tay.
I was going to attempt to yell out to Atay to put his hand out so I could polymorph him inside the mouth, but then I forgot that you said he's restrained. So
He's restrained.
I
Yeah.
was like, "Fuck, that won't work."
Serana goes
If
back
he
to
was-
the.
If he was still inside, I was going to attempt to use Tasha's hideous laughter to make it laugh,
The
so that way we could see inside. We could try and jump out.
But the question would be, wouldn't he laugh with, which means he would never open his mouth.
Wouldn't it technically be?
I would go by the Jungle Book with how Ka was animated.
Historically
in which
accurate there.
case he laughed open-mouthed and then ended with the tss, tss, tss.
Well,
So-
that's DM rules. I couldn't
I'm
say.
still not completely wiped out of spells.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I have low level spells. I just had nothing else.
I have a
Except for the
1, a
level
4, and a
7.
5.
Serana just kind of calls out to you, and so how about we get back to Severith until in case that thing decides to come back?
Why is it
Yes,
taking
he
us so
was.
long to go an hour and a half by boat? I hate boats.
Because we're in the middle of a storm?
I hate boats. Fix the storm.
I also dislike boats.
Okay.
Graydon,
raises-
fix the storm.
She raises her trident. You see the trident glow, and the storm begins to clear.
Thank
That-
you.
What the fuck?
Cassie was like halfway through
That is not-
doing.
It's not a hexblade thing.
No,
Okay.
the artifact she's wielding can do that.
Cassie was halfway through divine intervention, like asking her god to clear the storm and give him. And then it's actually like, wait.
Get me the fuck out of here. That if we would have taken that down, we would have been level 20.
She wields Kaya, Trident of the Water Lord. She can cast the following spells once per day: control water, water walk, water breathing, chain lightning, and control weather.
I am jealous.
Hey, Gwen, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Thanks for not killing us.
You're welcome. You guys, now that the weather has been cleared, it takes about 30 minutes because you have to turn the boat around to get into port. You notice that Darnell is standing there, just grinning. She walks up as you guys lower the gangplank. The anchor has been lowered once it's been fixed because it was damaged by you guys beaching the ship.
I never beached the ship.
Serana kind of walks down with you all. Darnell's like, "Congratulations, you're alive."
Cassie
Impressed.
looks exhausted.
Oh, real quick, before we got there, the kid, the clothes that he's wearing, is he wearing similar cloaks to the bodies?
Yes.
I would have removed that shit and given him like spare clothes or whatever,
Sent
and
it
thrown that
naked into the
and
world.
throw that overboard, since
Okay.
she had commented that he Darnell would kill him or whatever.
But Darnell doesn't know that.
I don't care. I'm not taking chances.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Grim.
Oh, gotcha,
And you also kind of keep him with you
Mhm.
so that she doesn't she overlooks him. Darnell just like, "Oh, congratulations. Color me impressed. You're all alive still. Though
Mhm.
it took you a lot longer than I expected."
We took the scenic route.
And my ship's in one piece, though there is a bit of damage to the bow. What happened?
Yeah.
Big
Giant
snake.
Giant serpent.
Ah, yes, there are a handful of them wandering the waters. So reward. I gave you an option of 2. Which did you want?
All the money. Need more armor.
We're gonna take the favor, right? Guys?
Or I can give you a day to talk about it.
I'm
I'd
okay.
like to rest.
Yeah, I'd like a
personally.
day.
Yeah.
I would like a-
Even though I don't need to heal because I took no damage.
Consider your fee for tonight free of charge within the inn.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
I wanted the money. Okay, so we head back to the inn.
Yeah.
You head back into the inn. You guys rest. Take a long rest. Food is provided for you. You guys can talk about which reward you would like to take. To reiterate, she said that she will give you 2,000 gold in coin and then 5,000.
Uh-huh.
5,000 golden coin and 8,000 gold worth of gems.
Well, I had 2,000 and then just 11,000.
I think it was 13,000 total.
I wrote it down wrong. I had 11,000 in gems, but it was
Oh,
fine. Okay.
Gotcha.
So you still would have gotten to 13. I just had it wrong.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So 5,000 in coin, 8,000 in gems, or a favor from her.
I just say we take the currency and run.
I want the money.
You
We
want?
haven't been paid in forever.
But I mean,
Favors are useful.
But yeah, but how many favors can we get out of 13k worth of currency compared to one favor?
Not very many, actually.
But
Scott,
still.
you also have to remember what her position is. She is a pirate lord. It's not like you're getting a favor from, Joe the pirate captain. This is a pirate lord. She's on the council of this city. She has quite a lot of sway. So just keep that in mind. Also, how much gold were you giving the kid before you set him loose?
I'd probably give him I think he'd be alright 50 gold there. Alright, yeah, I'll give him 50 gold.
Cassie would sneak him another 100.
He takes it and wanders off. No, that's his brother Jeff, Trey. Joe's the one with the neck problem.
My brother Jeff.
Before he leaves, I would tell him that if he was looking for a change of scenery, to seek out the Whitethorn Enclave.
He'll keep that in mind.
Or the night hunt.
Or the night hunt. Although I think he'd be a little safer with the Enclave.
And Cassiel will ask Adam Markovich over here.
Look. Before this whole thing, none of us even knew about the city of Sebrith. And I'd certainly never heard
Atay
of
just
Captain
goes,
Garnell. Well, Atay doesn't get to say. He died too many times.
Wait,
what about you?
Religion check.
I will say that, I don't care which we
Cassie, make a religion check.
Okay. I didn't hear you say me,
Shut up and
okay?
make a religion check.
Thought you were talking to Donnie.
I'll kill you.
26.
Okay. Go ahead.
And so, yes, it would be a very valuable thing to have if we plan on dealing with pirates and Severith. But most of the shit that we do, unless... Fuck, never mind. Okay, look. I say we take the money unless, and only unless, if she has some sort of information about an astral pirate ship. And I think asking her that question...
Wait.
Asking her that question before we decide is going to be the only thing that makes me want to take a favor from her.
Why an astral pirate ship?
The fourth part of the key is on a ship that sails the astral sea.
Oh.
Well, I was just asking in character.
It's a thing that I'm looking for.
Oh.
And that you're helping with.
I was?
Technically, he has the
I
information
don't-
now. Durzo doesn't, and Grim doesn't.
Graydon and everybody but Durzo and Grim are a part of the hunt and are in the inn.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can we not? Well, I guess you need it.
But if she doesn't have any information on that, I don't want to continue to be involved with these people.
They're not terribly bad people. I honestly thought that, pirates, they were very cutthroat.
Well, you're also a barbarian.
The little man that you helped today would have been dead if we'd mentioned what he was a part of. So they are very cutthroat.
Well, I
In
guess
fact,
that's a
you
good
went
point.
out of your way to protect him.
That's true.
Sorry guys, I'm getting tired.
And
But I'll keep going.
literally everything that has been a part of us coming into this place, and I understand that there is a little bit of hypocrisy in me being the one to point this out, but literally everything that we have done since hopping into Severith has been impacted by deception. Darnell deceived us in who she was. We had to disguise ourselves coming into this. This is not a safe place for us to be.
I have a question.
It wasn't a safe place for us to be because of the.
No,
What's
it
his name?
continues to not be a safe place for us to be, and also we have killed a couple of assassins.
Graydon raises
Severith
his
is
hand.
not a good place. Pirates aren't good people. Go ahead.
So
Yes.
you're looking for a ghost ship.
It's an astral ship, technically.
Okay,
But
so
yes.
an astral ship. Would that? I mean, if it's astral, why would it be in this plane?
The only reason that I would consider taking her favor is if she knows how to get to it. If there's some sort of crazy piratey lore that would assist her in telling us what it is that we need to do to get there.
Okay. So we want to ask that question first and then decide.
My decision is if she can't help us with that, then I want the money.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, honestly, I can't think of a reason to argue. Not so much because we're getting money, but just I don't know what favor or what power she actually holds. And also, it seems like just being associated with her is only going to bring us more problems from another faction that she's having issues with. So,
Let's take a quick vote.
okay.
So, if you vote for money, put a 1 in the chat. If you vote for favor, put a 2. No. Who's in for who wants the favor?
Say your name, not me.
Atay.
Cassie.
Mulan.
Durzo is abstaining.
Yes.
Cheater. You damn cheater.
I don't know what he would say.
I don't think he'd go. Well,
I don't think
we're
he'd go
not.
for. I don't think he'd go for the favor because they are technically criminals.
I'm saying he's abstaining from the vote. He's not going
Right,
to put.
right.
No,
a vote
I
either
agree with
way.
you.
Okay.
Just
How many was that? 3, 4?
3. Grim? Oh, never mind. We already know what you're doing.
And who's in it for the money? I want the money. Grim said he wanted the money,
yeah, but Grim's not in.
but he said that he wanted the money.
Yeah, but he's not here to vote.
Yeah, but before you guys entered the inn, I said I wanted the money. And then
So
you
he wants
guys entered
money,
the
but he's
inn.
not going to take part in the group
I'm
activities.
reporting his vote as proxy.
So, Mr.
That's
Graydon, you
fine.
have the deciding vote. Sort of. It's either a tie.
No, it'll be a 3 or 3, and then it'll be Durzo who decides. I guess probably next game if he's here.
Well, did Graydon say he wanted the money? Did I
I-
miss
He
that?
hasn't said.
I don't have a preference.
You just take the money.
But don't we need to get the other last part, the next part? So we need to get there somehow. Astral plane ship, something.
She may not know anything about it. If she does, then I'm okay with taking the favor, so that way we can get that information from her as the favor, or her, I don't know, piratey magics that might help us with it. But I don't want to have to come back here. I don't want to have to deal with these people anymore. And
I just want the
having a
damn money.
favor from a pirate lord, in order for it to have any value at all, means that we have to continue to deal with these people.
All things considered, these people have not been horrible to us.
That's because right now they want something from us, Cassie. She wanted the ship.
It was technically her ship, and it was within
I'm
what we
not.
were already
That's
doing.
that is an utterly moot point. She is a pirate lord. Her entire existence relies on stealing and murdering. And everybody that works for her steals and murders.
Well, okay. I
And
have
her
another.
biggest enemies are murderers.
I have another question then. If
We just
you
throw Tay there and
feel so
leave.
strongly about the pirates, why would you even take their money? I mean, that would technically be blood money,
Because
right?
then it's done. I've been paid for work that I need to do.
Hmm.
And then I can go and spend it on doing the other things that we need to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm tired of doing things for free. This is the first time we've actually really been given like real payment for something that isn't just an object that, you know, has an individual use but doesn't put food in our stomachs. Like literally, we've been living off of my magic. Money is how you survive in this world.
I'm fine living off from
Fine, take
Going
the money. I don't really care,
foraging.
to be
I don't-
honest.
I don't technically need money to survive, but
Really
like I
need-
said, I don't care either way. If
I
you guys
forage
take
for
the money,
food,
that's
so I'm
fine.
good.
If you find an interest in the favor tomorrow, that's also fine. I don't see why we need to vote.
Well, we needed a vote because until Cass said otherwise, the majority of us wanted the favor.
For the record, I'm never in this for the money.
I know that you're never in it for the money. That's not even the point that I'm making
Oh
right
Jesus! Can I
Wait,
go
what
sleep
is
now?
the point
now. You're
you
not
made?
listening to me.
You just said you're tired of doing things for free.
I am tired of doing things for free, and
So
it's
then-
not because the only thing in the world is
Women
money.
fight a
It's
lot.
because we are putting our lives on the line repeatedly. And I know that I'm not I know that I'm different from members of our group, particularly you, Cassie, but I'm not interested in doing this purely out of altruism. If I die again, I know what's there, and it doesn't feel good to know that I've done good deeds in my past. It's just I'm dead. So I want to have this life be good. And unfortunately, a big piece of that is being able to afford shit that makes it good.
Well, if you feel that's what you need to make your life good, then
Then that's fine. Take the money. I don't really care, to be honest.
But if we can get information about this stupid other pirate ship, then we'll deal with that and get the information about the stupid other pirate ship.
sure. Whatever you'd like. Okay, so we are all agreed then?
Take
It
the
looks like
money.
Virgil hasn't said anything.
I abstain. He's not here. I can't really. He can't vote if he's not here. So you
Well.
guys rest for the night. Are fully healed. Spell slots restored.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up the next morning. You go up to Darnell's office. You knock. She has you come in. Sitting on the table, she's behind the table looking over some papers. Next to her, there is a sizable chest, but still could be carried by one person, closed. She looks up and have you come to a decision?
The money and run.
Before we decide, I have a question for you.
If I know the answer, please ask.
Do you know about a pirate ship that sails on an astral sea? And if we took the favor, could you help us get to it?
There are legends of the astral sea, the astral plane, and of a single ship that sails it. The Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman.
Oh, Jesus.
Some call it that. A ship manned by ghosts and the undead, with a weird yellow-skinned captain at the helm.
Ooh. I can finally
Ruled by
have
vague
favorite
dragons.
enemies, because
I can help you
undead.
get there. Not now. It would take a little while to collect the necessary agents, but I can help you get there.
I'm sure all at this point we're all looking at Donnie.
Yeah.
She's just kind of like she looks
She's like,
really
"Fuck."
disappointed.
I already
And
knew it.
she's
She's
just,
like, fuck.
putting her rubbing her temples.
She's like, I really wish you didn't know anything.
Stop having all the answers. Just stop it.
Okay, we would like to take the favor.
All right then.
Can I see what's inside the trunk?
She opens a chest. There are 2 coin pouches on top of what appear to be emeralds and sapphires and diamonds and rubies.
Can I just grab the trunk and say,
Couldn't find
I'm not with them?
gems, so there's some
Bye.
jewelry in there as well. Pulls up a very fine-looking golden necklace.
I'm gonna cry.
I will hug Donnie.
I'll go over to Donnie. Donnie, if you'd like money, you can have some of mine. If it
She
makes you
shuts it
feel better.
again. So,
Can I just take it and run?
it'll take me about a month and a half to get the necessary agents. I'd say, unless you want to meet, would you like to meet back here? Or is there somewhere else you'd like to meet?
Where would be the best place to meet?
Well, hold on. What is the next thing that we have to do? Maybe 2 birds with 1 stone. Is there anything?
We keep killing it, hey. That's what we gotta do.
Travel? Maybe.
There's the
Meet us there.
There's the out of character. There's the blue. There's the blue dragon's horde, but Craven's giving you that information. Where
In
it
the
is.
Dryer Clements, he says.
Yeah, we have to leave here to find out that information. It's just these last 2 things, right? Because we got the
key, yeah.
the crown,
Mm-hmm.
You have the,
and we
you
dealt with
have,
the
pommel.
lost city.
you have the pommel, the hilt.
Excuse me.
You need, or I'm sorry, you have the pommel, you have the tip of the blade, so you
Yep.
need the actual base of the blade and the hilt. Are
Yeah.
the 2 parts of the key or the sword that you're looking for. And then you will be told how to reforge it, and then we go into the climactic final encounter.
Dun dun dun.
What environment would we need to be in for you to take us there? Does it have to be on the ocean?
I mean, it works better if we're sailing, but we can walk through a portal to the astral sea. Though you won't really have anything to,
Can you, Jamie? Can you take us to the map?
Yeah. The world map? Sure.
Mhm.
Are you thinking laying?
We're trying to see where the point.
Although
would
you
be.
don't know, the desert that the dragon's in is down here.
Kind of
That like grayish area is the desert.
the deserty looking area.
Well, we're trying to go back to Craven, which she's located where?
Craven just kind of pops up.
Oh,
Craven will find us.
right. Okay.
Do we know if there's any coastal cities between Vestige and Severus?
There is one coastal city, and then there's one that's like up a river from the coast. There's Port Theris, which is the coastal city, and then there's a town by the name of Oaklands. Oakalans. Wow, I can't even pronounce my own name. So Port Darish, and then
Have I been to Port Darish before? To know what kind of place it is?
you would have passed through, yes. It is actually like another really major city. It's also where a lot of festivals are held, just because, it's large. They have the money.
Is there an area here in town where Mulan could learn a teleportation?
We don't actually have teleportation circles within Severith.
All right.
If the rune got out for it, then we could have the kingdom's soldiers teleporting in. So,
Well, if
security
we need
issues.
to get back, I just have to find a big enough tree, and then I can just use the trees to get us here.
There aren't any trees like in the city limits, but there are plenty of trees like an hour outside.
I mean,
It's not too
that's-
bad.
That's faster than
If we traveled to
walking.
Port Darish, could we meet you there?
Yeah, I can meet you at Darish.
Okay.
Month and a half's time then.
That's how long it's going to take to get there?
No, that's
No,
how long it's
that's-
gonna
Oh,
take
that's
us
how
to
long
get
it's.
there.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's going to take me roughly a month and a half to get the reagents needed for this portal.
Okay.
The Tide Sage is powerful, but not strong enough to open a portal that large on his own. So we'll have to gather some allies. Plus, I'd rather not sail through and face red dragons with just one ship. So I'm thinking 3 full ships. So I'll have to pull them back from the Trist Abyss into Sterling Sea. It's going to take some time, but we'll get you through there. And
It's
I'll help
understandable.
you out along the way.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Until then,
Yep.
she holds a hand out to Donnie to shake.
She shakes it.
You're always welcome in Severith. You're under my flag, so you'll be protected. She goes back to her desk as you guys exit.
Hmm.
Would you like to leave the city as we wrap up tonight?
Go find a tree.
I would like to leave the city, yes.
As you're beginning to exit the city through the gates, Serana is there. She pushes off the wall. I never actually thanked you for helping me. So thank you.
You're welcome.
You're most welcome.
She pulls a rather sizable
She
coin.
poisons you and runs
She
away.
poisons you all. She pulls a rather
And
sizable
runs away.
coin. She pulls a rather sizable coin purse from her pocket and holds it out in hand. In her other hand, she is holding 2 rings. One of them is silver with blue gems. The other is gold with what appear to be like the flames flickering around it.
I'll take the rings.
Weren't those the ones that her and the guy were wearing?
They're basically there. She's giving you money in their wedding bands.
Are you sure?
He's dead.
That's
No
fine.
use dwelling on the past. I'll get my revenge. I got my revenge. I'll find the ones who actually ordered his death. And I'll kill them too.
Cassiel nods and we'll take the rings and leave Donnie to take the coin purse.
Money.
She's crying right now. She's like, "Oh my god, there is a god."
You guys, she nods and walks past you. You guys leave. Open a portal. You find a tree. Open a portal. Are you going to Vestige or Brea?
Where do you guys want to go?
Probably Brea. That's where Cass likes to sort of take a rest.
Okay.
You go to
Mhm.
Brea, and that is where we will end tonight.
How
So
much money?
we're gonna do all the loot now.
Okay.
So the coin pouch has 4,000 gold pieces.
And there's 7 of us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody gets 570 gold. Is that math?
The silver ring with the blue gems is a ring of water walking.
Oh, cool.
The golden ring with like the flame motif is a ring of fire resistance. The bracers Grinjal had were bracers of defense. His great axe is a +2 great axe.
Ooh.
Avery's armor is +2 studded leather. She had 5 regular daggers and 1 +1 dagger. And then the 2 potions of greater healing.
Which
Nice.
will go to a Tay.
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like you could actually use them anyways. You just
Was there anything useful on the captain's desk?
Do you have time to drop with me? And I'll tell you that after stream in private. So
yeah,
that
and
you
then
can-
also in the chest. Is that
Then
also
you-
a drop stream?
No, that I can tell you. Where's my list? In the chest, there were only 2 items actually in the chest that were worth anything. Everything else was just like books books and papers you'd have to go through. There is an amulet of initiative, which gives you while attuned to it, gives you advantage on initiative rolls.
Mm.
And there was a slippers of spider climb,
Nice.
which also requires attunement.
How is it 637?
He had gotten some separate money from
Oh.
I
Yeah.
think the slippers would be really good
Oh,
for Grim, to be honest.
Yeah, I got 67 gold from looting one of the corpses on the ship.
Not
Oh, I
one
thought-
of them, all of the corpses.
Or all of them, yeah.
Okay, and then thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for the hosts. Thank you for the
Yay.
bits. Much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for some more Uldir raiding with actually Grim will be there.
Yeah.
And then Friday I'll be over on Goob's stream for Big Trouble in Little Chimera Town. We still haven't found
Yeah.
Chimera Town.
I don't know if it exists. It's a
That's the city
legend.
that we're ultimately going to be forming.
The legends say that it was lost long ago.
What I think it is Span meant for us to go there, and we just derailed the campaign with our
That's where the boat was
evil
originally
ways.
heading.
Yeah.
Xiaomi, question. The daggers that I pulled off that kid, do I keep them?
Yeah, you just have 2 daggers.
Okay, so I can actually do melee attacks now.
And with that, we will be back for more D&D Saturday night, Sunday morning, depending on where you are, right here on this channel for the Silver Strand,
Yeah.
where
Yay.
they get to figure out what they get, and they are going to a council meeting.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, shit.
And with that, thank you everybody. Thank you guys for playing. Even though we went a little bit over, we got to the point where I wanted us to be like 3 weeks ago.
Yay.
Also,
so we're only
Goop,
3 weeks behind.
What?
when we get back to town, we need to buy some fucking chalices.
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you buy chalices with?
Gold.
Just curious.
I have.
I have
I-
enough gold.
Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
enough gold. I only bought. I think I still had like. I still have like 200 and something.
Alright,
flasks
guys,
two
and with
gra-
that,
2 tables. So I'm
bye.
good.
So yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for game.
Bye.
Hey, do you
Night,
need
guys.
that +1 dagger?
When
What's that?
Do you need
We
that
probably
plus
talked
one?
about it.
Oh, we can't.
Take it all.
Apparently, everyone's
Take it all or
decided to leave.
stuff.
But I vote personally. You get the slippers and spider climb.
Why?
You can like stand on the ceiling and shoot stuff with your bow.
Oh, for Grim, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Grim.
Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Alright guys, we're done for tonight. Let's see who we can raid. I may actually stream tomorrow. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. For a raid for WoW. Let me see here, because tomorrow is raid night, so... Holy, what the... I'll read that later. Let's see here. Who can we hit up? I'm not playing Destiny 2. Whatever. Stupid freaking bot in different Discord. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to read? Oh yeah, we'll just go hit him up. Pull that over here. Copy. And raid. Alright, I shall see you guys over there. Like I said, maybe bonus stream tomorrow. If not, I will see you on Friday for most likely, probably Fortnite and Paladins. Maybe some Destiny or another game. Who knows? You'll have to come by and check it out. And it will be a viewers stream day, so anybody is welcome to join. Here is my Twitter, and just about everything else. Follow me. We do have an Xbox Club that everybody is welcome to join. It is in the Discord. Everybody's welcome to join. Why is that not working? I don't know why that's not working. Let me grab the link. Welcome. Have a. And there we go. And there you go. Everybody's welcome to join that about community news, stream news, events going outside of stream, and all sorts of fun. But I'm going to end now, so I shall see you all possibly tomorrow or Friday.